pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Here we go, Travis Rogers, DeMarco Farr.
The far side. You ready for the far side?
I'm in the far side.
You're in the far side.
Go.
Welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. So let's get to the fun, shall we? The Travis and DeMarco Show right now.
Yeah! What's up, man?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm fine. Well, I'm fine.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Good. I don't want to talk
Sound
about
like
it.
you got some agina over there.
I do.
Some
What's that
angst.
word? I've heard that word.
Agina.
Agita?
I don't know.
I thought it was agita.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I know the word. I know what it means.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Yeah.
I think this is it.
I have. Yeah.
You got some heat.
And it's look. Usually on Fridays, I think what it was. I was asking you guys before, Em.
Yep.
I didn't get a chance to ask you. Did you have thunderstorms in your neighborhood this morning?
No, not at all.
We had like big, booming thunderstorms, lightning, rain at my house starting at like 3:00 in the morning. Like it was pouring.
Yeah.
And boom.
That sounds so relaxing.
Big flashes
I
of
love
light. It was.
that. Yeah. Do you not like that?
It doesn't. It's
Oh.
at 3:00 in the morning when I'm sound asleep, and something feels like a truck hit the house.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
It makes me
the house
jump
is
up.
moving. That's kind of
Maybe
scary.
that's what. But I don't know. I'm discombobulated. Usually
Yeah.
on Fridays, I'm super fired up. It's the weekend. We're
You
gonna go
got
out and have
some
a good
stuff you
time.
can't let go.
And I guess I feel like
something
like,
or someone
when
pissed you off,
yeah,
and you are
like when your
trying to
pants are a little too tight or your shirt doesn't fit right. It's just like a minor annoyance that I
Yes.
can't quite shake.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it.
You may have to be the
Let's talk
brunt
about it.
of all of this.
How do you feel right now? What do you feel like doing? Screaming, yelling, running,
That's a great
bench pressing, hitting the golf ball. Yeah.
Walking it off.
Walking it off. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to walk it off right now.
Are you going to tell us what it is?
No.
You're not going to tell us what it is.
It's not that
yet?
important. It's fine.
No?
It's fine. How are you feeling? More
I
importantly,
feel terrific, my man. I've been bumping in the walls all day for like the past 22 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
What happened at 11 o'clock yesterday?
Fun. Just, our show, everything. I have been walking into walls. That was fun yesterday.
It was fun yesterday.
Yes, that was just a good, fun show. That was great.
It was good.
Were you walking in the walls as well?
I'm not quite sure
Oh.
what you mean by that phrase. Explain that phrase to me.
I just I loved our last guest.
Oh, she was terrific.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Walking into
Yeah, no,
walls and
I-
stuff like that.
I've never heard that phrase before.
What?
What do you think it comes from, walking into walls? Because to me, walking into walls means I'm being hit with obstacles.
It means my brain is somewhere else.
You're daydreaming.
Yeah, I'm daydreaming.
Okay.
Yes.
It is funny. So I said to Susan last night, we were doing what you do when you see each other for the first time after a day. How was your day? My day was this. My day was that. And how was your day? We kind of go over it. And I said, I got to meet Kirsten Watson, and she goes, oh, the from the Dodgers. I said, yeah, and she said, she came in, and so anyway, kind of told her about our show and all this kind of stuff, and then later I brought it up again. She goes, yeah, you must have really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I did.
I did.
Yeah. She was fun. She was awesome to hang out with, but just the info about Ohtani, that really tripped me out. I mean, it was everything that we thought, because we had just said, I bet he could speak English. I bet he can. And, there's a person that talks to him.
I've told you guys the story about my interaction with Ivan Rodriguez at the All-Star game, where he told me he didn't speak English in perfect English, and then we had a nice conversation afterwards. When I was working for Jim, I went to cover a Dodger game, went into the clubhouse after, and this is when Hideo Nomo was on the Dodgers. And Hideo Nomo was carrying on conversations with his teammates in English.
Right.
And I'm like, this was like one of those, well, yeah, of course he at least has, he's able to communicate, but
Right.
It wasn't just like nodding and laughing. Like he was
talking. No.
Yeah. So of course Ohtani does.
The other, it's not that. When she said that he's just a regular guy, that to me, that's what I love to hear. You're a superstar, you walk on water, you're godlike, but you're in the locker room, you're just one of the guys.
That's good. I'm sure in the locker room he is,
Yeah.
right? That because I don't care who it is. Take the most famous people in the world, whether it's LeBron James or Taylor Swift or whoever the most famous people are. If you're with them every day, eventually they're just a person, right? That you just you get okay. Yeah, hey, good to see you again. How's your day? I slept funny. My neck hurts. Like it's just normal stuff, right? But he's not a normal person the second he comes out of that clubhouse. The second he steps on stage, so to speak, the second he goes to a grocery store or a movie or whatever it may be, he's one of the most famous people in the world, and that never goes away.
No doubt.
That's got to be weird to be both of those things.
It's why, like, Superman has no friends because, like, dude, you just flew. Every time you fly, I'm shocked by it. But you see it every day. No, dude, you're not human. Do you know this? The stuff you can do is amazing. So, yeah, I just love hearing that. He's not standoffish. He's one of the guys, and he happens to be great. I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe Jeter is wrong. Maybe he is one of the best players of all time right now.
Oh, he is.
We're living through it right now.
This is a good example of kind of what we're talking about. This was was this at the All-Star game or maybe at the end of the Giants series where somebody, we talked about the other day, like 100 gorillas against 100, or one gorilla against 100 regular guys. Somebody asked Shohei, one gorilla against 100 Shoheis.
In a fight, does 100 Shoheis win or one gorilla?
100 Shohei versus one gorilla? I think 100. Why? I'm strong.
Well, I think 100 because I'm strong. He's taking himself, but you can hear, like, he gets the joke. Yeah. He thinks it's funny.
He's having a good time.
You can just kind of understand that he is the most famous baseball player, one of the most famous athletes that we have in sports right now, but he got a kick out of that. I like seeing those moments.
Me too, and I like the fact that he's dominant and he's really good. And I'm starting to get nervous about this whole hitting for the cycle pitcher of record thing. Because all these baseball people that are close, and she talks to him a lot, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I think he can do it." Yeah, okay, maybe I think Clinton set me up. It was Clinton's idea.
No, I don't think he set you up. It was. Look, he's not going to do it, but where you run into trouble is saying that he can't do it. The odds of it happening are exceptionally low.
I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but can it?
I'm not trying to say he doesn't have the ability to do it, but what situation in a game would actually call for that?
Do we? I don't. I know that we have ESPN Bet, but I don't know if we have access to the odds makers, the people that actually set these lines. Like that would be an interesting thing. Like what could you bet on? Like if there was a time frame, like if you said the next 5 years that this happens, like what sort of odds could you get on something like that?
I would still.
I think
bet
that would
that
be
it
really
wouldn't happen. Yeah,
depending on the odds. Like if it were 100 to 1, I wouldn't bet it.
Okay.
If it were 500 to 1, I wouldn't bet it. But if it were 1,000 to 1, 1,500, 20, like now we're getting to that point. Like, yeah, that's pretty good return on something that is not a crazy long
I'll
shot.
tell you what, if the day he's pitching, if he leads off with a triple, then I get nervous. Because that's the hardest one.
It is.
If he gets to third base in his first at bat and he's pitching that day, then I may call in sick the next day.
I think we had a game a couple weeks ago. It wasn't the day that he pitched, but I think it was the day after he pitched. He hit both a home run and a triple, so he got the hardest one.
Oh boy,
out of the way. So
wow.
it's doable.
It is doable. I'm not doubting his ability. Is that what you thought? Is that what you guys heard?
No. We're not. I know
I would
you're
never
not
doubt that
doubting
man's
his
ability. But yes.
Let's see here. Okay, hold on.
It's like doubting LeBron's ability. I can care less what you think or where you rank him. You can't doubt the man's ability to put the ball in the basket.
Shohei Ohtani is third in the National League in triples with 7. The leader has 10. Corbin Carroll has 10. Corbin Carroll is a smaller guy, a wheels guy, really fast. Jung-Ho Lee for the Giants is second. He's got 8. Shohei Ohtani is third with 7. And, oh, by the way, he's got more than 30 home runs.
Yeah, and he's a giant.
Yeah,
I know.
And he like that is the part of it that is the most, how do I want to say this? It is the biggest outlier for the things that he is, and he's all the things. The things to me that when I watch him, like, it just doesn't add up is the way he can run.
Well, your baseball mind, if it is to happen, when do you think it happens? Early or late in the season?
So it's a good question.
Or does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
Okay. Because
the cycle is a weird fluke of statistics where, first of all, you got to get 4 hits. It doesn't happen very often. Right? Even for Shohei Ohtani, he's not racking 4 hit games more than a handful of times a year. But you got to get 4 different hits. And it has to happen on the same day that he's pitching. So it's exceptionally unlikely.
That's why I think it's not. There's no way that happens. That's what I mean. I hope she didn't take, you didn't take, Ohtani fans, Dodger fans, that I doubted that man's ability to do that. I'm sure he can do it. But I don't think you'll ever see that situation come up in a game with him pitching. I mean,
I don't know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
4-minute mile.
Yeah. Look, we talked about the first guy ever to have 10 wins and hit 10 home runs. First guy to go 50-50. No Dodger had ever hit 50 home runs. He's going to do it in back-to-back seasons.
Wow.
It's like just one thing after the next. And
are you feeling better yet?
Yeah. You know why?
Did we distract you?
Can I give you there you go. I want to give you a lot of credit right now because you know what you did?
Yeah.
You did the thing that like a good dad will do with a kid that's a little cranky.
What?
Okay. Hey, let's go do the thing that you like to do.
Yes.
Let's go to the park and play catch. Let's go shoot baskets. Let's go play Legos, whatever it is.
Let's
and then
go
pretty
name
soon,
Lion King characters.
Let's go name Lion King. And then the next thing you know, you're in a good mood. Like you said, Trav's a little grumpy. I'll bring up Shohei. And now I'm not grumpy anymore.
There you go.
Yeah,
See?
Shohei is my Legos.
He wanted me to come up the stairs with him. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm taking the elevator.
Yeah,
he just bailed on
you're
me.
a stair bully.
It's one flight of stairs, and he bailed on me.
And he's hurt.
If somebody offers, like, hey, take the stairs with me, you don't say no and take
used
the elevator.
To bully me into the stairs. You bully me into the stairs.
Not like take the stairs if you can, right? But if I'm standing there and I'm taking the stairs, we're going to the elevator and there's a stair and elevator option. I'm taking the stairs. Walk these with me.
I'll go with you.
Thank you.
We had to park somewhere else. That already throws you off.
Yeah.
You know, I parked all the way down there. I walk all the way to the elevator. I'm not taking the stairs.
I'm a little more stair compliant than I used to be.
But it's always good. Take the stairs when you can. Movement. My guy was out there again, 87 years old. Walks with the cane, but he never uses it. And he's all over the park.
Is he using it to like fend off the coyotes that are in your neighborhood?
I think he just has it just in case.
Just like a prop?
And I think we're all headed to the just in case. But he doesn't need it. 87 years old, still doing it.
That's amazing.
That story of the guy in London who's like 100 and something that was a marathoner.
Oh, yeah.
Who got hit by a bus.
Yeah.
Like, that could happen going up the stairs. You could fall down the stairs. You could die.
You could fall walking on flat ground and die.
You did fall up the stairs recently. That's right.
See,
but you had flip-flops on.
Now you're putting me back
Maybe
in a spot that I had an old man encounter. Not me. Stay out of this. I had an old man encounter with an older man yesterday on one of my walks. He mistook me for somebody that I wasn't, and you're a bad influence on me.
Did you talk for a minute?
You're a bad influence on me.
You were Jack Nicholson?
Stop it. It's time for the return of Rams football on ESPN LA. Our first day live from Rams training camp at LMU is coming up on Thursday afternoon. Sedano and Cap will be there starting at 3 o'clock. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready to kick off the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. My old man moment plus who needs to step up in that second half for the Dodgers, which starts tonight. We get baseball back tonight. It's all coming up. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater first pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. More of First Pitch next on 710.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill. Keeping it real every day for you.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to ESPNLA.com and click the contest button.
Hey Rams fans, it's your quarterback Matthew Stafford here. Join me for Walk United LA at the Rose Bowl Stadium on July 20th. Participants can walk or run to support fire recovery efforts and our most vulnerable LA communities. Learn more at walkunitedla.org. See you there.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at georgechevy.com. That's georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Are you ready to make a difference for the environment while helping the visually impaired at the same time? Then donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind today by calling 1-800-983-6530. Every donated vehicle will either be properly recycled in an eco-friendly manner or given a new life through reuse. Donating your vehicle is easy. Simply call 1-800-983-6530 and Heritage for the Blind will do the rest. They'll even arrange for your vehicle to be picked up at no cost to you and for a limited time when you donate your car.
It's the rivalry that never disappoints. LAFC versus Galaxy from BMO Stadium.
I'm going crazy! So is this game! So is this rivalry!
The Black and Gold look to defend their home turf in the latest chapter of El Tráfico. Can LAFC stretch their 3-game winning streak and own the city once again?
Oh, Black and Gold, we love you!
Pre-match coverage starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. The Black and Gold play here.
Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Nothing else. Let's get back to first pitch right now on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
I think Greg's at the dentist or something like that.
Getting his teeth drilled.
The dentist.
Lucky dog.
You like that? How do you like the dentist?
I love the dentist. I have an appointment next week. Can't wait.
Look at your face. You're so excited to have your teeth picked on and drilled.
Cleaned.
Well, they got all that stuff.
My teeth are healthy, so I don't get drilled. I just get scraped and polished and flossed and buffed.
Do you have the kids' movies playing when you're in there?
No, I raw dog my
just
dental appointment. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, DeMarco.
No distraction.
This is more of what we did last segment. We're trying to get Travis into a good mood.
That's
so
right.
We need to ask
Dental.
him good questions about the dentist.
Dental plan.
Nice.
So, how will you do the dentist?
Well, sometimes they'll offer you the headphones. The guy used to have like the little movie screen that he'll put above there. I just close my eyes and lean into it. I enjoy it and listen to when they.
Do you ever converse with your guy?
Well, I got people in my mouth. I can't talk. They talk.
They try to talk to you.
They monologue, but I listen. That kind of situation.
Does your dentist have a pretty view or anything?
No, it's a view of a street.
Okay.
But I love Anne is the hygienist. Anne does a great job.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Mine
great.
has a pretty view of Century City.
That's nice.
I'm on the 17th floor of this building in Century City, so I can see the ocean from my.
Oh, that's nice.
Out in the distance.
That's very good.
Oh, did I hear the Penguin is being honored?
Yes,
Mr. Ron Say?
He's getting a bobblehead.
No way.
And I think he's being inducted at the Legend of Dodger Baseball.
Yes.
Which is kind of the highest honor you can have other than having your number retired. Like that number retired is the
you have to be
Tier A.
I always loved Ron Say.
Dude, he was awesome.
Completely overshadowed by a few. He could talk to Mookie. He was overshadowed by Garvey. Some other guys.
Yeah.
Ron Say was solid as I don't know what.
Oh, dude,
yes.
he had a better career than Steve Garvey.
Yes.
And Steve Garvey was great. Don't get me. Steve Garvey won an MVP. Steve Garvey, but you look at just raw numbers. Say hit more home runs. Like Say
I
has
heard
a
he's
higher
got the
WAR.
highest WAR ever in Dodger history. Is that true?
Ooh, I'd have to look it up.
I didn't know he was that good. Yeah.
I'm not going, oh, no way.
Yeah.
That surprises me, but when you stop and think, Say was awesome.
Right.
And was a part of World Series teams for, going from the early 70s through the late 70s to obviously when they won in 81. Like he was part of that infield that was there forever and ever and ever.
Now, I'm not a bobblehead dude or a sports collectible like that.
Yeah.
But Ron Say I would like to have. He was like big for me because of his body type.
You do got a you're bigger than Ron Say, but yeah.
So when I
you got a little Say butt going
playing
on over
baseball growing up, I would get a hit and hey, he looks like Ron Say or something like that. Like he's got the Ron Say body. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a true thing.
Depending on who you are. Okay, maybe that's why I love the guy.
It's
but I would get a Ron Say
You got
bobblehead.
a little Ron Say action going on.
If you
over
called
there.
me Penguin, it's on. Anybody.
Well,
yes.
that was his nickname.
No one's ever called me that. Yeah. But that's cool though. That's really cool. I'd get that bobblehead.
Yeah, that is good. I like bobbleheads. Like I'm not like a crazy bobblehead collector like a lot of people, but if I got to say bobblehead, it'd find a way onto my bookshelf. At home.
I would probably have 4 or 5. He definitely.
I got a
would be one of
Mookie
them.
and a George Brett, and what else do I have?
You have a Mookie Betts?
I do.
Morales.
Huh? I have a Chris Morales.
And by the way, congratulations on Chris. He announced today that he has 6 months chip for sobriety.
Yeah.
Hey.
Baseball. So it's Fernando, Oral, and now Ron Say.
You should start doing that
I know
from
they
now on.
started it recently.
No one ever says Ron Say. Anytime we talk about this whole year, who's your favorite Dodger? He never comes up.
Yeah.
We should start doing that.
Because here's the thing. To just use what you said, I don't think he is a ton of people's favorite Dodger because that was Garvey. That was some other guys that have gone through. Garvey was popular for reasons that went beyond baseball. Like he was
Garvey.
He was very accessible.
Yeah.
He was polite and like all the people like Garvey because he seemed like the clean cut all American guy kind of thing. And Say was kind of a badass. Like he was rough and tumble and you know that was kind of his vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed his calling then.
Yeah.
Because this would have been the perfect era.
He was great. I'm a huge fan.
Are you? You're opening up. They start with Milwaukee again.
Yeah.
Same team that swept you. I did not know this too. Another stat. That was the first time they had swept you in Milwaukee
in a long time.
I thought I thought the guys said forever, and I'm like, that can't be.
Well, here's why it could be. I think it was in a long time.
Okay.
But keep in mind, Milwaukee was in the American League forever.
True.
So they didn't play each other until the last. When did Milwaukee go to the National League?
Okay, that makes sense.
20 years ago?
Yes.
So they haven't been through there a million times.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
Interesting. So I hope the Dodgers are ready for some get back.
They will.
I hope so.
Fine.
Yes.
Like we talked about yesterday, this is a group of guys that has put together a better record than they had last year at the All-Star break. They won the World Series. This is a group of guys that have a 5.5 game lead in their division, which is comfortable. Not giant, but comfortable. Got the second best record in all of baseball.
I'll take
Got
it.
the best record in the National League. And quite frankly, on the totality of things, they haven't really hit their stride at all. That if you're comfortably in first place and haven't hit your stride, you're in a pretty good spot.
I would love to see that stride.
It's coming.
We keep talking about the Dodger potential. It's coming. I know, and I believe you. I do, but it would be nice to see it, like when this machine actually gets going.
Yeah, we've seen it in little fits and starts. Like at the very beginning of the season, their offense was really good. Right? It was really good. And then it kind of cooled. We've seen the bullpen kind of take over for a period of time. We've seen the offense carry them through most part of the first half of the season. But it's been a different cast of characters. Where like Ohtani has been terrific. Freddie was hot, and now he's not. Muncy was terrible, and then he got hot. Teo's kind of been cool for him. Edmund got off to a great start. He's been really cool since then. Austin Barnes is gone. Chris Taylor is gone. You brought in Conforto's never. Like it's just kind of a rotating door of who's carried him at different times. They all haven't gotten going at the same time.
Can you imagine if you had Ron Say on this team? Can you imagine that?
Where would you play him?
Put him at third.
Where are we going to put Muncy?
We'll find something.
I don't know.
What else can you do, Max?
You can put Muncy at second. Muncy can play second.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
but Ron Say's playing third.
Yeah, but then now where are we going to put Tommy Edman?
We'll center.
Left field. No,
left field. Okay.
is holding
Take your
down
guy
center.
out of there then.
All right, we can put Edman in
there. You go. See?
Ron Say's like 75 years old. You know that, right?
I mean, prime Ron Say, not right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's your contemporary, Travis.
Look, Ron Say, those Dodger teams, that's when I fell in love with baseball. That
really?
Here's what I didn't know at the time, and it was one of these. Well, I don't like. You all have those moments of kids where sports like it's no longer just it's like you realize in moments like A, they can really hurt your feelings. B, it's a business. When the infield of Steve Garvey, Davey Lopes, Bill Russell, and Ron Say, they were together forever. Those four guys, they were together for a decade. It's the record. That never happens. Well, the first time I got introduced to baseball, that's what was happening. So I just figured that's how it goes. You get great players, you leave them there forever, and everybody's happy.
Right.
Well, all of a sudden, Garvey's in San Diego. Say's in Chicago. Davey Lopes is in Oakland. Like, the only one that actually stayed the whole time was Bill Russell.
Right.
So it's like, wait, what do you mean
That's
they're
when
leaving?
you start to believe your favorite sports teams can lie to you.
Yeah.
You told me they would be together forever. That's what you told me. Now he's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone.
And then they wanted money.
And still you want my money. Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's how that goes. So, okay, let me tell you this quick story. So I'm going on my walk yesterday, and there's like maybe 8 or 10 different routes that I will take, depending on how far I want to go and time of day. But the one that I take the most often is just kind of through my neighborhood, down through the park, and back up again. And when I take that route, you see the same people are out there at the same time, day after day after day.
Oh, yeah.
So you see the same people over and
Ritual,
over again. Yeah. So I see this guy that I've seen 100 times. We've never spoken to each other other than the courtesy, hey, how you doing, wave, and we pass each other and keep going. And so we were approaching each other, and I see him give me the little head nod, and I give him the little head nod. And I see him start to slow down. I'm like, all right. And then he goes, hey, I got to tell you something. and I'm like, okay. Like, okay. So I stop.
Yes.
Pause my watch. And he goes, it happened again. You know what I was telling you about the other day? And I had it, in the blink of an eye, you have 100 thoughts race through your mind. And you're part of this. And I'm like, I've never spoken to this guy in my entire life. Like we've never had a conversation.
Did you think maybe he's a listener? Like maybe he's like called in or something?
No.
It's interesting. That never crossed my mind.
Could be.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So he's an older guy. He's probably 70, give or take. And he says, I gotta tell you something. Okay, so I stopped and he says, we were talking the other day about the kids on the bikes, and I'm like, I've never had this conversation with you at all. And he proceeds to lay out his frustration with the teens in our neighborhood on their e-bikes going too fast, cutting people off, where they drive them, where they don't drive them, how many times they've called the police. The police won't show up. There's a drug dealer in his neighborhood, and they won't show up to get rid of him because they're trying to get it. He lays out like his entire policing philosophy to me in 10 minutes.
Wow.
And I'm just sitting there, and all I'm hearing is DeMarco Farr and Bob Rogers, my dad, saying, Travis, just sit there and let the guy have a moment.
You had no idea who he is.
Other than he's the guy I see walking all the time. Like, I recognized him from our walks, and he's like, I'm out here a lot. I said, oh, no, I see you. He goes, oh, I see you too? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not the guy you talk to.
You've done a good thing.
Tells this whole elaborate, his philosophy on local law enforcement and why it's not working to catch. He wants to register e-bikes. He wants them to have license plates. He like all of these things. I'm like, bro,
that sounds like the conversation we had in here.
I just want to get a sweat on.
See, but look, in his mind, he was talking to his friend. You were a stand-in. You did a good thing. That's awesome.
It was good.
Yeah, that was very good.
He had a very pleasing British accent too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So
see?
that was nice.
Highly entertaining.
Yeah.
There. Yes.
Yeah.
You've done a good thing. But I mean, you can always keep it moving. Start walking backwards.
So he told me one thing. He's like, yeah, there's a drug dealer in my neighborhood.
Oh,
like 2 doors down. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, I've called the police, and they know he's a drug dealer, but they're trying to roll him up to the higher guy. I'm like,
roll him up to the higher guy?
I don't think the police would have told you that.
That's an old man who fell asleep with the TV on.
Yeah. I'm like, I think you saw an episode of Law and Order, brother.
Yes, but that does sound like a convo we had. I thought Emily went off on e-bikes. Didn't you?
I would have loved to talk to him about the teens on e-bikes because I was in Manhattan Beach.
He may be a listener. He may have thought in his mind he was talking to you and then saw you. Hey, I got another thing to say.
That's very unlikely.
It might be.
Possible, I guess, but very, very
Or you look like Irv, his friend. Who knows?
I just want you, you and my dad are the two people that are always like, just talk to the guy. What's the big deal?
Yes.
And the big deal is I want to go on my walk.
You might learn something. You never know. I like talking to people.
There's a drug dealer in his house that the cops want to arrest because they're trying to get the kingpin.
How long were you paused for? You said you paused your watch.
He said 10 good minutes.
10 minutes? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a while.
That's a half mile.
My thing is, cool. Reach to put my AirPod, but you don't have AirPods.
Let me ask you a question.
You don't have AirPods.
Do you think I didn't try to do that?
Yeah, you're right.
Wait.
Do you think I didn't do the? Oh yeah.
He's back.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. What are you gonna do?
How many? Damn, that's crazy.
Next time, say
all of them.
I don't speak English. See ya.
No,
all of them.
You can't.
Yeah,
well, you should speak Russian back, so you can't speak.
Oh my God!
All of those, I don't know, man. What are you gonna do? I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, that's a real drag. All of those things, like trying to end the sentence.
Combo enders. He's just not picking up on it. like I
Full
said,
steam ahead.
you
He
stood
was a
in
nice
for a
guy.
friend of his.
He
Good.
was a nice guy. He was a
proud of you.
I know. I feel better.
Good. There you go.
Feel better.
Good.
I'm working my way through a few things along the way. TJ Watt got paid. DeMarco, I'm going to need you to put on your general manager
stoked.
hat.
See, right. I always wanted to be a GM, so this will be fun. I can't wait to tell you how a team is built.
Let's go, TJ Watt.
There you
need
go.
to get one of those green visors and a pencil, like an accountant back
For
in
an
the day.
accountant? Oh, God.
Yeah.
No. Come on.
Yeah, I can picture you there. You go lick the end of your pencil and then start writing it out on the spreadsheet.
Have you seen Sicario?
Yeah.
Remember Josh Brolin's character? He's the guy that walks in with shorts and flip-flops.
Yeah.
That would be me as
That's
a GM.
you.
Oh, yeah. But we're winning, though.
You're a South Bay GM.
We're winning, though.
You're a
Yes.
South Bay GM. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. And speaking of winning GMs, how about Rotolo Chevrolet? They are winning Dealer of the Year every single year, practically. We're talking 13 years in a row, and they've done it by taking great care of people. They've done it by listening. Quite frankly, something that I could do a little better job of. They listen to what you want, of what you want to get done. You're looking for that Silverado, they've got it. They've got it at the price that you want as well, and they're going to have customer service that is second to none. You're going to walk out of there saying, wow, the folks at Rotolo Chevrolet sure are courteous. Wow, that was an incredibly transparent transaction. When's the last time you could say that when you bought a car or truck? Probably not very recently, unless, of course, you've been to Rotolo Chevrolet. So if you've been thinking about it, like, hey, whoa, that's a beautiful Silverado. Maybe you see the Trail Boss. Maybe you see the High Country out there, right? Great options in Silverados. You're like, I'm going to go check those out. Go to Rotolo Chevrolet, right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You absolutely can't miss it. And if Fontana is a little bit out of your neck of the woods, the 909, the IE, that's cool. Online, ROTOLO, Rotolo Chevy, and let them know that Travis sent you.
It's the rivalry that never disappoints. LAFC versus Galaxy from BMO Stadium.
I'm going crazy. So is this game. So is this rivalry.
The black and gold look to defend their home turf in the latest chapter of El Tráfico. Can LAFC stretch their 3-game winning streak and own the city once again?
Oh, black and gold, we love you.
Pre-match coverage starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. The black and gold play here. It's the rivalry that never disappoints. LAFC versus Galaxy from BMO Stadium.
I'm going crazy. So is this game. So is this rivalry.
The black and gold look to defend their home turf in the latest chapter of El Tráfico. Can LAFC stretch their 3-game winning streak and own the city once again?
Oh, black and gold, we love you.
Pre-match coverage starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. The black and gold play here.
Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710? The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GEAR-0021291, 0021289, 0021292. PSIS license number 1358.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Progressive knows when you're on your boat, you're already on vacation. And Vacation You forgets all your worries. Vacation You doesn't even keep track of time and knows that time is a meaningless construct designed to control us, man. But Regular You knows you don't want to be too far out in the water after the sun goes down because Vacation You doesn't know how to navigate in the dark yet. Vacation You and Regular You really need to get on the same page. So bundle your boat with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
You got plans this weekend?
Shrek tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Daughter's in town.
She's playing donkey.
She's playing donkey.
That's
donkey
great.
number one. There's like 6 of them.
There's multiple donkeys?
Oh, it's a big whole camp. They all have to do it. So she's donkey number one.
What are her funny lines?
Oh, God. She has to come in. This is when you've seen the Shrek before, right?
Yeah.
When they first meet.
Yeah.
So she comes in off stage.
I'm all alone.
Yes, she comes
There's no
in
one here
screaming.
beside me.
Yes, and then they talk. I don't have any friends. Can you find my way to Duloc? And they walk off
She's
together.
donkey number one.
She's donkey number one.
So she's donkey.
It's going to be
She's
fun.
the prime donkey.
Yes.
She's lead donkey.
Dude, it was so funny. So she did the whole dance act, and she's doing it in front of me, and I had to keep my Spartan reserve, but it was all I could do to keep from crying.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Oh my God, to watch her do her thing. It's crazy.
Does she like getting on stage?
You know, we've done this camp, and George's kid, same camp.
Okay.
We've done this camp 3 years. This is the first time she's actually had the confidence to go out for one of the
Good for
parts.
her.
Usually she's in the background.
Yeah.
Like basketball, that's her thing.
Yeah.
Softball, her thing. But
Yeah.
this was I don't know that now she's doing donkey.
I love that so much.
Me too.
When somebody says, you know what, I'm going to take a swing at something that maybe I'm not for you, for me, for a decent portion of my life, there was nothing athletically that scared me.
Right.
I know I'm going to be pretty good at this. I'll be fine. I might not be the best, but I'm sure as you know what, not going to be the worst. I'll be fine.
Right.
Standing on a stage in front of people, terrifying.
Yep.
Unless you're the kid that's super jazz handy, over the top guy to take a swing that's so cool.
I got a feeling
That's so
though.
cool.
We helped her with her lines. She knows her lines, and now she gets to act and have fun.
Yeah.
We may have unlocked something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah,
That's very cool.
Starting to project.
It's definitely fun, and I think being a part of a theater group is one of the more fun things to do because it's everyone gets together. It bonds you for sure. And I know that George's kid, she loves theater.
Yes,
she loves musical theater. I have babysat for them a couple times. And we always watch Hamilton. Every time me and her watch Hamilton. It's fun.
That's cool.
I have to talk to George too, right? So this is where we live. They know me as Mr. Farr or DeMarco.
Yeah.
He screams baby whale. Bro, wait a minute, bro. Come on.
You could go deep booty.
And I still wouldn't answer. Up here, I am Mr. Farr. Come on. This is off limits.
Yeah, look, I have a great deal of respect for you, DeMarco, but I'd have a hard time Mr. Farring you
There's
at this point in
parents
my
out
life.
here, man. Our PTA is out here.
Yeah. All right, so
are we doing the TJ Watt or the GM thing first?
Let's do the GM thing first.
Okay.
So we'll use TJ Watt to kind of get us going here. The TJ Watt signed a deal with the Steelers yesterday. $123 million, 108 of it is guaranteed. He becomes the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL.
Okay, so you've heard me say this before. I wouldn't pay certain positions unless I pay special.
Yeah.
I pay difference makers.
Yep.
Clearly TJ Watt, and it's something you can track. When he's on the field, they were 8-2. When he was off the field, they're 1-6.
He's the definition of a difference maker.
He is a difference maker. You pay that. You don't want to see that coming the other way. Right. And if you don't, this guy has put in work for the Steelers. This is just how the psyche works. If a dude has put that much work in and he has earned a contract like that and you fail to give it to him, you could lose your locker room. Because there's the other guy thinking, if he works so hard and busts his ass for this team and you still jerk him around when it's time to get paid, okay, well,
that's fascinating.
The first chance I get, I'm out of here.
I had never, ever considered that. Of course that's true.
Yes.
Of course that's true. If you're not going to pay him, if you're not going to respect his work, what chance do I have?
Well, the opposite is true, too. So you have a guy that had a decent year, and then you find out exactly what he was looking for, on his contract.
Yeah.
Dude, you're not worth that, and you know that.
Yeah.
And if you actually sign for that and get that, that's going to cost us this guy and that guy. So I thought we were about winning. So a player could lose locker room. It just all depends. This was a no-brainer. He's one of your best players. Historically, you pay that guy there. Mm-hmm. So that leads into me being a GM, and I love this. So I think the proper economics of football, tell me if I'm wrong, if you think this is wrong, is to have a quarterback on his rookie deal that's actually worth something.
If you can.
Because he's cheap.
That's the best plan, but that's also really hard to execute.
Brock Purdy would be a good example.
Russell Wilson is the ultimate example.
True. Jaden Daniels now.
Great Great.
And they signed Von Miller.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect. I think he is basically Billy Blanks. He's going to travel around teaching Tybo and helping your pass rush plus be pretty good. So I think Washington is a Super Bowl player. At least that's what they're thinking. But get a quarterback that's good on his first deal. Then where do you allocate the dollars, right? If he's a passer, then either left or right tackle.
Okay.
Solidify those bookends. That's where the money goes. That's first. Then he's got to have someone to throw it to. Right,
Okay, so the receiver he's third to eat.
I would correct.
Yeah,
or second. Depending.
Right.
Second
My
or
bad.
third.
Yeah,
These are the guys in order I would go. Then after that, I would go to defensive end. So the rule is in the draft is you get a quarterback, someone to protect, someone for him to throw to, and then you get someone who knocks the quarterback down.
Yeah.
So my next big money allocation would be to a pass rusher. I'd be looking for that, either D tackle, defensive end, something. Then after that, corner. Then after that, everything else.
Okay.
Running back maybe at the top of that everything else, depending on who that is. But then I'd pay everything else. But that's where I would go. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I that makes sense to me. That if I have a quarterback, Jaden Daniels is a perfect example. If I don't have to pay him yet. I'm going to have to in a few years. But right now, my number one priority is to not get him killed. Let's make sure that those 5 guys up front get what they need, specifically the tackles.
Right.
Okay, great. I don't care how good he is. If there's no one that can get open, what difference does it make?
Correct.
So let's get a guy that can get open. Okay, we got that. Now the next thing is what if the other guy has one? I need to knock that guy on his ass. That's a pretty good formula.
Yes, you have to find someone to knock the other quarterback on his butt. That's why defensive end would be up there. So let's change that rookie quarterback to veteran quarterback.
Right.
So
you got Mahomes.
You got Mahomes. You got a guy that's making a ton of money. Okay, so I'd still pay the left tackle or right tackle, depending if he's left or right-handed.
Right.
If I can, like Joe Burrow, I'd make sure he is protected, so I would allocate Doe to the front line.
Okay.
Then I would go receiver, right there. I would sacrifice the running back, go by committee to save money if I could. If I've got special, then I'll start making concessions. I may not have a top flight tight end or another pass receiver there. So veteran quarterback, the first thing you would do, you take money from the defensive side, guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go young, just like the Rams have done here.
Interesting.
You've got Matthew Stafford, 37 years old. You're paying him a ton of money. You've got to pay some other people as well. So you go young or cheaper on the defensive side of the football.
Do you always skimp defensively? Like if I got to take a haircut somewhere, if I have to take off somebody's plate to put it on the quarterback's plate.
Yes.
It always comes off the defense?
Unless you've got an Aaron Donald or a TJ Watt that you have to pay.
Okay.
And then you say we're going to go young, or cheap, and depend on your coaching. We're going to lean heavy. Our coordinator, our assistant coaches have to be great. We're drafting and developing. We're creating a Walmart of linebackers, a Walmart of safeties. Get them in, get more. Get them in, get more. That's what I would do.
Who gets paid last? Where it's like I just can't. I will always make sure that you're taken care of last.
You know, it's weird. It just depends on who you have. But if I had to create a slush fund on my team, it would always probably be inside linebacker and running back.
Yeah.
That seems to be what everyone's doing. Because I think, for the most part, I'm not trying to disrespect.
I know what you mean.
But it seems like those guys are more interchangeable than others.
Yes, and I agree. And I want to take the Saquons and
Christian
the McCaffreys
Roseboom
out.
led this team in tackles.
Right.
Yes.
The difference between the very best of that, other than special, and good enough feels narrow.
Right.
Right? Like the good enough, you can't have bad, but good enough and pretty good are real close.
Correct.
Special's different.
Yes.
But good enough and pretty good are virtually the same.
Well, here's where the Giants messed up, because this is a philosophy, but it's going to have to be fluid. Okay, they clearly just they refused to see how special Saquon is.
Yeah.
They had a thing. We're not going to pay running backs. We're not going to pay more than this. Well, dude, he's that good.
He's not a running back.
Change
He's not
it.
pretty good.
Right.
He's the best player in the league.
We're going to have to pay him and then work accordingly. But if you try to we're going to keep this plan, you all get fired after 5 years. It's fluid. It depends on what you have and who you have.
Quarterbacks, O-line, receivers.
Quarterback on rookie deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get behind once you get behind the economics of ball, right? If you don't do it right, you have your quarterback making a lot of money and no one else.
Yeah.
Maybe one receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you don't want to be.
And you need all the pieces, but if this is the old school, but if your offensive line is bad, even if your quarterback's great, it doesn't matter.
True.
If that guy's running for his life, what are we doing here?
I'd never. And this is why Detroit is good. This is why I like what they've done up there. I would never skimp on your O-line. I would always go premium talent, and I would pay big money.
It is another week of Islands Restaurants giveaway. Call 877-710-ESPN right now. That number again, 877-710-3776. And if you are caller number 7, you get to take home $100 in Islands Restaurants gift cards. Make sure to check out the Island Signature Big Wave with Cheese for just $10, available only for a limited time. Listen all this week, 9 to noon on 710 ESPN. We got our Friday draft. We're doing a little famous pooches coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The most.
Introducing Golden Hour, our new mango dragon fruit sparkling spring water. Arrowhead, straight from the west.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Bright red hair.
Call NextGen now at 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173. 30-day guarantee and $88 drain clearing, requires accessible clean out and camera inspection.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Paul's new drone startup just lost its most genius computer scientist.
We just lost our best genius to some new genius who's got a genius new idea. I'm going to have to find a new genius, or 2 half geniuses, and fast.
He needs a computer scientist that can keep his startup from falling down.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Brad's day is off to a slow start. So he heads to AutoZone, where batteries are as low as $89.99. Sammy, a local AutoZoner, tests his battery for free. Looks like he just needs a charge. And Sammy does that for free too. In no time at all, Brad is back on the road, ready to finish the day strong. Free battery testing and charging at every store. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
It's a snake draft. A big old woof woof. It's a snake draft. And I have a story of why I might be less inclined to talk about dogs today, but I'll do that later. Crypto, the dog in Superman, caused a 500% spike in searches for adopt a dog near you.
Yeah, I saw that.
So, we're going to draft famous dogs along with Crypto. Our order is Jorge, DeMarco, Emily, Travis. 3 each, 12 total. That's all I can fit on the graphic, right, Parker?
Sí.
Thanks.
Sí.
All right, Jorge, you're first.
Okay,
So
just because I met this dog, I got to hold him, pet him, at Michael's house, R.I.P., Rocco. It was Clay's former dog. So
yeah.
I'm going to stick with Rocco as my
Rocco
first
was
pick.
chill.
Yeah, Rocco was pretty chill.
Why do you sound like that? Was Rocco old?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rocco's chill, but also Rocco could have gone in later rounds. But
Okay.
It's my first pick.
Hey, I told you, shout out to Rocco. I feel you. Yes.
Parker, I sent you the picture.
Hold on, let me pour a little out for Rocco. There you go.
Me and Jorge backstage or back behind the scenes were like, oh, there's a couple number 1 overall picks that like I'd be okay if anybody took them. Rocco was not one of them, but shout out Rocco.
Maybe he's game theorying you, Emily. Yeah.
DeMarco.
Mr. Farr.
Let's see. No, I had one. I want to. I'll save that for later on then. I'll go with the most famous dog of them all then, since we're trying to win. Give me Scooby. Scooby-Doo. What?
I wanted Scooby.
You want a Scooby? I'm sorry. Come on. It's Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
No, it's a great pick.
I think he may be the world's most famous dog.
Might be.
Who doesn't know Scooby?
Scooby's a great pick.
I like Scooby. Okay.
Yeah.
Scooby.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Yeah,
When
that's
it's
a good
Nick Castellanos, there's a deep drive to left by Castellanos. I believe that's his favorite superhero.
Is it really?
He looks at Scooby-Doo as a superhero, but his argument is pretty airtight. It's A, the dog can talk and solve crimes.
Nah.
Pretty good argument.
So the ability to talk is
Raggy.
I think a super brain.
Yeah,
Raggy.
He's more in like the Lex Luthor category of like brains versus brawn.
Yes,
So he's
indeed.
super intelligent.
Indeed.
A super intelligent dog. But I could talk to him about it. I won't hear. I think my number one pick for myself is gonna be. I'm gonna go with. Wait. I'm blanking on the name. Wait, from the Peanuts.
Snoopy.
I don't know why for some reason I was like, it's not Snoopy, is it? But it is Snoopy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Snoopy.
Snoopy. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
Snoopy's
sorry.
a great pick.
I was blanking out. Snoopy is my number one overall pick. I think Snoopy's very cool. I think the highest compliment that you could ever have, I think, is that if Snoopy would be cool around you. Because Snoopy is the coolest character that's probably ever existed. So Snoopy is my pick.
Did you like the Peanuts when they would like Halloween,
Used to
Charlie
love it.
Brown,
Yes.
Great Pumpkin?
We would
and
watch the Great
Thanksgiving?
Pumpkin all the time.
Yeah.
When Snoopy would turn into the fighter pilot.
The Red Baron.
And Red Baron. That was always cool.
Yeah, that was great.
All
My
right,
turn?
Travis, you have two.
Snoop Dogg.
No.
I didn't think he'd last that long. I'm thrilled that I got him.
I love that you
I
got
thought
him.
we meant legit
Yeah,
dogs.
right.
No, it's all dogs.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that brings a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want Snoop Dogg. He's my first
I
pick.
like it. Okay.
And
I don't know if he's going to like being on the list.
yeah, well, he calls himself
bunch
Snoop
of
Dogg.
dogs.
It's Snoop. And this is going to be how did you get me out of my funk this morning?
Shohei. Talking about Shohei.
I want Deco Pin. I want Decoy.
Nice.
Yeah. I want Shohei's
Good
dog.
pick.
Yeah.
Yes.
One thing about Decoy right now is, I don't know, Tawny, if you need to make more money. Releasing a kid's book about Decoy's day at the ballpark.
Maybe he just wants to help children.
Nah, dude.
Don't
You don't need more money, bro.
Don't throw cold water on Shohei, Emily. I'm not here for it today.
Decoy's very cool, cute, and very talented. He's very
Delivered
well
a first
trained.
pitch, a perfect strike.
All right, my second pick is going to be, I'm gonna go with the one suggested to me by Parker and Anthony. I'm gonna go with the Bounty Hunter.
Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's
Oh
great.
my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
great
That's
choice.
a good one.
You know, iconic, a strange role. Never thought we would see that.
Boy, he had a moment too, right?
He sure
Where
did.
He was
More
hot.
than a moment.
Yeah,
He was
In
the
my
guy.
mind, I thought him and Hulk Hogan were the same person when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
They're
I thought Dog and Hulk were the same.
they're cultural cousins.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also,
Yes.
where I grew up, there's a lot of Dog the Bounty Hunter wannabes.
Okay.
So I grew up around that kind of person.
That's a good
love
one.
it.
All
Yes.
right, so that's my pick. DeMarco.
Oh, okay. So this is something from back in the day. This is the 80s. This was the dog of the 80s. You know where I'm going with this, especially if you drank Bud Light.
Oh yeah,
Spuds McKenzie.
So that when you said it this morning,
Yes.
when you're like, hey, there's a bunch of like alcohol related dogs. That's the first one
That's
that
the
popped
one.
into mind.
This dog made it into commercials, movies, rap songs, everywhere. Spuds McKenzie was everywhere. That's my second pick.
I know that they've covered just about everything there is to cover in pop culture at one point or another, but there's a great episode of The Simpsons where Santa's little helper becomes the dog rep of Duff Beer.
No
and
way.
It's
Funny.
It's terrific.
Love it.
Yeah.
Jorge, you have two.
Give me Hercules, the Beast from
Oh,
the Sandlot.
great
Yeah.
choice. Great
I want to
choice.
take that one. And just because I grew up watching these films with my cousins and stuff, give me the Airbud dog.
Airbud.
Airbud.
Yeah,
Nice.
that fool could do everything. Play the World
That's
Cup.
great.
He played ball.
Imagine
suspicious of moves.
getting benched for Airbud.
Wow.
And he played with
Like
sneakers
little
on.
Tommy, 10-year-old, has been trying to get on this team.
We trying to
He's
win
so
or not,
proud.
Em? What are we doing here?
Airbud can shoot the three. Sorry,
Yeah.
bud. All right, DeMarco, your last pick.
Okay, so it's not famous. It's famous to me, though. So this was before Kurt Warner. We had a quarterback named Tony Banks from Michigan State.
Oh, yeah.
And it just did not click. Did I ever tell you this story? So
Maybe.
Tony is from Michigan State,
Yeah.
and he is straight up Allen Iverson, hip-hop, urban.
Yeah.
The offensive coordinator was from the South, a Southern gentleman who used to wear a battle flag into meetings. It just was not going to work. So he was upset. So one year he decided to bring his pit bull to training camp because he had no one to take care of it. And when Tony did. He brought his pit bull to training camp in front of the media. And then, so everybody's like shocked by this. And then they said, well, what's the name of the dog? Felony. The dog's name was Felony. Terrific. So that is my third choice.
Felony the
Tony
pit Banks' pit bull.
Yes.
That's great.
Interesting
It
choice.
became a story for months.
Okay, my last pick is going to be someone that I was honestly quite mad that I wasn't named after his owner because my first name's Emily. My older sister's middle name is Elizabeth. Like, why was I not Emily Elizabeth? Because I like this book and this dog so much. Clifford the Big Red.
I thought I'm
Clifford
surprised he lasted that long.
I'm getting him in the third round because I figured you guys wouldn't take him.
He was on my radar because that's a good choice. So there are some very famous ones that are left that did not get picked. There's Old Yeller, right?
Lassie.
Lassie, Benji.
Lassie's not ours though.
No, it's older.
Benji might.
Benji was
ours, but Lassie's not ours.
The other one that I almost took, this is not my pick, but the one that I really like because I really like the movie, it's got a sweet message, and the dog is a lovely character, is Doug from Up. Right? The dog that Mr. Fredrickson and I forget the kid's name, that they're running around with Doug. And Doug's got the cone of shame. He does not like the cone of shame. It's a great movie.
I was trying to remember. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, right?
Sure.
Whatever dog Brad Pitt had at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of the dog.
Like Pitbull.
Yes, that's a great scene.
Dante from Coco. Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a pick.
I tipped my hand a little bit, but then I realized none of you guys would want it anyway. I want Santa's Little Helper from The Simpsons.
Okay.
Right? That Santa's Little Helper has a regular role in my favorite TV show of all time, and he's funny, and they treat him terrible. They treat him great. They do. Like, it depends on the episode. Sometimes he's a very good boy. Sometimes he's a bad dog. So Santa's Little Helper from The Simpsons is my
I love
my final
dogs.
choice.
Do you like dogs?
I'm fine.
You a dog guy?
Not
no,
really.
No, not dog guy.
I'm not a dog hater, but if I never... I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you have one, great. I'm not going to own one.
No, me neither.
Ever? Okay.
Nah.
I have some other honorable mentions that we didn't get on the list. So one of the 101 Dalmatians.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
of the Dalmatians.
But Pongo was the dad, right? The dad Dalmatian?
Yeah.
And
Pongo?
Pongo, I think, was his name.
Yeah, that means something in Korean.
Does it really?
Oh, yes.
Can you share what it means?
Break wind.
Oh. That's funny.
There's Gromit from Wallace and Gromit.
Okay.
There's Cujo.
Cujo.
Oh,
Well, how can Cujo be your favorite dog?
Yeah.
A rabbit Saint Bernard.
I think this is right. I think there's a sequel to Cujo coming out.
Is
Or
there really?
it's like a continuation.
No.
Because Cujo, spoiler, the book's 40 years old. Cujo gets it at the end.
Yes.
So it's over. But yeah, there's another
one?
Continuation of the story. It's coming
There's
out by Stephen
Marley
King.
from Marley and Me.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sad.
believe that's the dog. Again, that's a dog only there to exist to die.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there's-
Milo from The Mask. The little dog.
Oh.
You guys remember
Oh.
that? No?
I
Milo?
don't remember that.
Toto.
Yes.
Toto.
Toto sucked.
Toto. Why did Toto
Toto
suck?
sucked.
Why did Toto suck?
Well, first of all, if Toto would have just chilled with Dorothy and not gotten snatched by the old lady, everything
This
would
is
have been
true.
fine.
This is true.
Toto's like, yip, 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 yip. I don't like a yippy dog. I don't like that at all. He's always running
noisemaker.
around causing problems.
They're alarms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can
they
I
will
tell you
you.
about
Yes.
so I tweeted something last night that has gotten people confused, and I want to talk about this, and it has to do with dogs. You can do that on the other side.
Let's do it on the other side. It's Trav. It is DeMarco at 710 ESPN.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710? The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GER-01291, 001289, 001292. PSI is license number 1358.
Discover big league hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Let the dogs out!
Rin Tin Tin. It's another. I don't even know what that is, but I know it's like a name that would come up.
Rin Tin Tin's a dog.
Tom Hanks movie Hooch. Is it Hooch?
Hooch.
Oh, Turner and Hooch.
Beethoven. Yes.
Beethoven.
Beethoven was another one, yeah.
Yes.
There was a very good dog performance in a movie called Anatomy of a Fall 2 years ago.
Huh.
His name was Snoop as well, so Snoop the dog.
Snoop the dog.
I can't believe
not
you
Snoop Dogg.
picked Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you
should've
picked
picked
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Or he could've
We
picked Snoop
said
Dogg.
dogs.
He's a
He's
dog.
a human being.
He's Snoop Dogg.
His name is Snoop
And
Dogg.
you're
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
He's not going to be happy
Yeah.
with you,
We're
Travis.
going with Road Dogg, the wrestler. Road Dogg. Remember Road Dogg, the wrestler?
There's a bunch of dogs I could put
Junkyard
on there if I
dog.
knew we were
The
going
J-
there.
the JYD.
I didn't know we were going there. I thought we were talking about actual
You
animals.
said famous dogs, and that includes
Oh
all
my
of them.
gosh! Okay.
JYD. I like.
Interesting.
He wore a dog collar into the ring.
Do you remember what he put on his the thing on his butt? What it said?
Oh, I don't. But
Thump.
Thump.
That's it.
That's
Thump.
right.
Had a
That's
song
right.
called "Grab Them Cakes." Kid you not? I kid you not. I kid you not. Yes.
What was it about?
Cake.
By the ocean. All right, so last night I went to see a movie. I saw a movie called Eddington. Doesn't really matter. All right, so I'm in the last row of this theater. It's pretty packed, and I sit on the very edge. So up comes I'm at the Grove too. So popular theater, popular place for people to be around. So the trailers have started, so the lights are out, and up comes this a girl and a couple, and then behind her follows her boyfriend, I'm assuming, and they are carrying in their arms a dog, a small little arm's length, forearms length dog, a little yippy guy, and I'm just like, really? This is not a service dog. It's not wearing the service jacket. It's not having the "I'm at work, please don't touch me," which they can be allowed in the theater. No, this little dog, forearm length, is being allowed into this theater. And they happen to sit next to me. There is one seat in between us. So I'm on the edge, empty seat,
Wow.
and then this couple. But the dog is fine. It's not yipping. And occasionally, dogs shake, and so you hear the little rattling of the collar. And I'm trying to take a deep breath and be like, this is fine. It's not my job to police other people's behavior and environment.
I don't want to interrupt your story, but I have a quick question.
Sure.
Just try to set the scene in my mind. Were you eating anything?
I'm not eating anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a Diet Coke, but
Okay.
that's all I was
Okay.
consuming.
Okay.
And they weren't eating anything either.
Okay.
And it's 4 p.m. as well. So, it's that.
Yeah.
So, movie's going. Dog is acting well behaved, which is, again, isn't my fault. It's actually the AMC workers' fault for letting the dog in. The dog is fine. Gets to the kind of climax of the movie, which is both quiet and intense. And it involves Joaquin Phoenix doing some crazy stuff. And they decide to put the dog on the seat in between me and them.
They only knew.
And in this quiet and intense part of this movie, all I hear is, this dog is licking itself quite loudly. And I just want to be like, dude, get your dog under your control.
I need to ask another question.
Get a room. Yeah.
Is this a male dog?
Yeah, I think it's a male dog.
Yes.
And I am
Okay.
just, I'm like, I can't focus on Joaquin Phoenix going through something
Ooh.
when I hear this just smacking sound of this dog going to town. Why are people allowed to do this? Why is this happening?
Because we've decided we've given up as a society, that the rules don't apply anymore. And the reason to your question about why the person at the door said, hey, you can't bring your dog in here. You know why they didn't do that? Because they don't want the fight.
They don't want the
Yes.
trouble.
It's not
Or
their
she
theater.
whips out, oh, it's a service dog.
And it's like, do I really want to get in an argument with these people about whether or not they can bring this dog
Doesn't
in?
get paid enough yet.
Doesn't matter to me. Like I'm getting my hourly wage no matter what. I'm here to, I don't care, because we've all seen the moment where the man, the woman, the Karen, what's the equivalent of a male Karen? What is it?
Ken.
They blow their stack over nonsense. It's like, what are we doing here? Like,
Right.
I don't need that
Not at
heat
all.
in my life. Take your dog in there. But now all of a sudden you got a dog licking itself next to you during the the emotional climax of the movie. That's disgusting.
That
It's
is
awful.
nasty.
It's gross.
That's a sound you can't really
No.
ignore.
I have chosen to
Specific.
publicly shame them on a LA radio station and on my Twitter, and that is my choice to publicly
That
shame.
would be distracting, like popcorn munching.
It's such
something.
a specific
Yeah.
sound. It's not so like popcorn eating for it. Like there's a gross way to do it. There's a normal way. But you're in the movies. People can eat popcorn. It's like, all right,
Open up a bag of chips.
The slurping of a Coke.
Yep.
Or
Okay.
even like a
Mixing
water
it
bottle
around,
falling, things like
ice.
that. Like, there are
Yeah.
things that you expect to hear when you're in a shared space
Not
in a movie theater.
Not a dog licking itself. No.
But-
But I will say this: not to be such a tightwad. If the dog is like small, I'm not going to trip. As long as I don't hear that, I'm not going to trip. But what happens next is somebody brings their Great Dane in there. That's the problem. Like,
Well,
come
was it-
on.
Didn't somebody bring an emotional support peacock onto an airplane?
I think
Are you
that
serious?
was
Yeah.
AI. Or no, the
Oh.
kangaroo was AI. But
See?
a peacock, that might have been true, whatever.
It escalates.
Positive thing, though, from yesterday, I had a little celebrity brush, and it really made me happy. So and it doesn't mean anything to him. I opened the door, and I look behind me, and there is Sean Baker, who won 4 Oscars this past year for this movie, Nora, Best Picture, Best Writing, Best Directing, Best Editing. And I just go,
Pretty good resume.
wow, okay. And
Did you say anything?
I just said, he just said thank you for holding the door.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to make a scene because at this movie specifically, if I had acknowledged
Oh,
this is Sean Baker,
no.
I'm in a movie theater of film bros, people would have been.
But what if he's coming?
You got to. That's your moment.
You're holding the door for him. Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
Yes.
So what if he's go by and say, "Hey man, I got to tell you, I really loved your movie." That's
yeah, I probably could have done that.
No,
but I just
hang on a
decided not
minute.
to.
Let me send you the script. Let me send you
God.
my screenplay.
That's the worst
Hold
thing.
on. Wait,
But
wait a
here's the
minute.
thing. It is
Here's
the
my
worst thing.
headshot.
It is the
Instagram.
worst thing, and that is I'm sure. But if he's going to a movie theater at 4:00 in the afternoon that's filled with film bros, to use your vocabulary, yeah, okay, you're kind of.
I've heard
setting
this
yourself
before.
up for that.
People do that, and they're shocked that no one like comes up and says
Yeah.
anything. I go out, but no one speaks to me. Man, heck yeah! Here's my headshot. Here's my measurements.
There was somebody that I know. Leave it at that. That the only thing worse than someone recognizing him was somebody not recognizing
them. Okay, yeah, I see
Yeah.
that.
When it was a hey, aren't you this? It was a whole thing that I'd have to listen to afterwards. But if it didn't happen, it was actually worse.
Okay, that's true. If no one notices you,
Well,
that's a bad
I gave
thing.
him a shout out on my Letterboxd review. So
Good.
Sean, I hope you enjoyed Eddington.
Now back to your dogs. It doesn't matter what dog it is, man. Like we ran into a situation where some lady had stepped on the dog's poop, and then
Ooh.
she walked around and she's like, "Did you guys get it too?" We're like, "No, we missed it." She's
Where
like,
you were at the movies?
We're at the grocery store.
Oh,
and the dog just
In the grocery
in
store?
the aisle, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like I don't care what kind of dog you're bringing in. Like they don't belong in there.
I agree with you. But
As a former dog owner, sometimes you don't have a choice.
Leave it in the car with the windows cracked.
Sometimes you don't have a choice.
Or don't bring your dog. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm just sometimes you don't have a
Leave the
choice.
AC
You do.
running.
Your choice to own
There
a
you
dog
go.
or not.
You have the dog. This is your dog. This is your friend. This is your pet. Sometimes he may be sick. You may have just gotten him back from the vet. There might be something wrong. We got to walk in here and get the whatever he needs to take. And I can't leave him in the car.
It's a choice.
That is a compelling case.
Sometimes you have no choice.
Well, then don't go to the grocery store.
I got to
he
get
needs
the
the
pills.
medicine.
I got to
He needs
get
the
something.
medicine.
Yes.
Instacart.
Oh, look at you.
Or you go home, drop the dog off.
Bro, and see, there's ways. Look, I'm sorry. I know it's a dog. I got a dog in the grocery
Postmates.
store. This is the
Uber
last
Eats.
thing I wanted. I'll be out of here quick. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have no choice.
The scenario that you just laid out, I'd be 100% okay with. You know why? Because you just made a body language move that says, guys, I know I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm really sorry. I have no choice.
No choice here.
I have to. And the second you see somebody go, like, you and I are walking to each other, and I see you got a dog, and I give you this one, and you're like, dude, I know. Like,
right.
Okay, I get it. You're in a pickle.
Yes.
You're stuck. You got it. You're going to go in, you're going to go out as fast as you can. But it's the people that are walking their dogs through looking at like, what's your problem?
That's different. Right.
It's like, what do you mean, what's my problem? I'm here to buy chicken and eggs.
You've got a dog and produce.
Yeah. That's my problem. That's it. Like, your scenario is fine, but that's rarely what it is.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yes, but you can't ignore
I
that
get
sound.
it if you live alone, but if you have you leave the dog with somebody at home, man. Sorry.
There are scenarios where this gesture covers 1,000 sins. I know. I'm really sorry. I know. I get it.
My bad.
I shouldn't be doing this. Like, when you've ever cut somebody off in the freeway inadvertently?
Yes.
And you go, and the guy races up next to you or whatever, to like look at you like, hey, what the, and you go, I know, that's
bad.
mine. And they go, you know what they do?
Be better.
That's it. Yeah. And they might go like, dude, come on.
Do
and
better.
You're like, yeah, I get it. I screwed up.
Yes.
But not like if I turn around and double bird the guy.
Emily, you should have said something. That's rude.
I was on your side though, where like, if it's a small dog, I was trying to be more accepting. To try to be more.
The
licking happened though, but then it would have been more of a thing at the high point of the movie to go, hey guys, can you do something? Because then it's also distracting to everybody else.
True.
If I took it on the chin for myself, I should have said something to them as I left. Would have been like, hey, maybe don't bring your dog next time. I just didn't.
It would have ruined my movie watching experience. I can ignore a lot. Like I said, cocktail noise.
Yeah.
That's hard.
January 31st, 2018, a woman was barred from boarding a United Airlines flight with her emotional support peacock. So that is a true story. You want to hear my peacock sound?
I'm not looking at
You
him.
want that on your
I
airplane?
am not looking at you.
No, see, think about this. Okay, you can bring your emotional support peacock on or you're going to try at least, and good for you, United, for saying, no, we're not doing that. Good for you. But what if I were on an airplane? Okay, we're flying from L.A. to Chicago.
Okay. 4.5 hours.
And just in the middle of the flight, I turned to the person next to me and went, they'd be like, this person needs to be removed from the flight.
We would tape you to the
This
chair.
is a crazy person.
Yes.
This is a lunatic who's a danger to the other passengers on the flight.
Yes.
But I can bring an animal that makes the same sound?
No. That doesn't make sense. You would have to explain that to me. How is this your emotional support animal? How did this happen? What does this animal do for you? Please explain this to me.
Look, I live.
Or are you just trying to be different?
As a former resident of Arcadia, as a proud graduate of Arcadia High School, on the city seal of Arcadia is a peacock. Okay, that's where the LA County Arboretum is. Arcadia is lousy with peacocks. They're everywhere. They're gross.
They are kind of
They're
nasty.
Birds. Birds are gross.
Yeah.
Birds are nasty.
They have big droppings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have big droppings. You can't ignore
What are we
those.
doing?
I don't know. That's gross.
Damian Lillard headed back home. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's mega sports station. Get the all-new ESPN LA app.
Just search ESPN LA in your App Store or Google Play.
Download, tap, and bam.
You got 710 ESPN in the palm of your hand.
Next Gen, the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Beat the heat with Next Gen this summer. Whether you need to repair or replace your air conditioner, call Next Gen for expert service. Backed by thousands of 5-star reviews and a lifetime warranty on parts and labor for new AC system installs, trust Next Gen for quality and peace of mind. And for a limited time, Next Gen is offering free no-ozone air purifiers with any new AC install. Enjoy less dust in your house, cleaner air, and supreme comfort all summer long. Plus, same-day service may be available for emergencies. $5 per day financing on approved credit, lifetime warranty on select systems. They're open 7 days a week. Lifetime warranty options available. NextGenAironPlumbing.com to book online. Get going. Don't wait. 833-3-NEXTGEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN today and beat that heat. CSLB 1011173. NextGen, here for you now and for years to come.
SeaWorld San Diego is your ultimate summer escape, and it's just a quick drive down the freeway. See dolphins, belugas, and otters, and learn how SeaWorld Rescue protects marine life. Ride bold roller coasters like Journey to Atlantis, which is opening soon, and explore the new jellyfish exhibit, Jewels of the Sea. At night, it's full throttle with BMX stunts, pirate shows, fireworks, and Saturday night concerts. Buy a ticket, get a second day free. Tickets as low as $56.99 at SeaWorldSanDiego.com.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our zesty dragon fruit mango lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. only at Waba Grill.
Everyone knows Earl Hershiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could it be lower testosterone?
Lower T.
Happens to most guys after 40. I was in the same boat until I started using Nugenix Total T2.
Total T2, the new one I've seen on TV.
Yep, it's the next generation testosterone booster for both free and total testosterone. It's packed with even more man-boosting power, sending nitric oxide levels skyrocketing in just 3 hours.
It actually works?
I feel like I'm in my 20s again. I've got more energy, better results in the gym, and things are even better in the bedroom. Send them a text and get a complimentary bottle.
Text now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the #1 testosterone brand at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, absolutely free. Text Sizzle to 369-369. That's SIZZLE to 369-369. Sizzle to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Who's this, Jeff?
Katy Perry, right? No. Oh, who is
I
it?
thought you would guess Katy
Keep going. One more guess.
Start with a K.
Kesha.
There you go. Well, you
good
gave it to him. Come on,
yeah. That I knew Kesha exists is a win.
It's a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm all about the pop music. I
Yeah.
go to pop music shows.
Yeah.
That's what I do, DeMarco.
You have Katy Perry and
Kesha.
There
What?
you go.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Who did we forget on our?
You said McGruff the crime dog.
Crime Dog.
Yes, and Dino.
Dino.
We
from
forgot
the,
Dino from the Flintstones. Yes.
Yeah, I blew your mind with a little factoid. Didn't I
did not. Wait till you hear this. You guys have watched the Flintstones before, right?
So
do you know the Flintstones
Yeah,
history?
Dino, the dinosaur. Their
Yeah,
dog.
but the little purple dog
purple
slash
dinosaur.
Everyone's
dinosaur.
watched the Flintstones, but this blew my mind.
I didn't know this. The Flintstones was not a Saturday morning cartoon. It was a prime time television show on ABC for like 6 years,
No
like The Simpsons
idea.
or Family Guy. Like it was not a Saturday morning thing for kids. It was a prime time comedy on network television when network television was the only option on
The
TV.
Flintstones premiered on September 30, 1960 at 8:30 p.m. East.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy because of the amount of real estate at that time too.
That's
that it
what I'm
had
saying.
to be there. Yeah.
There
There's-
were 3
weren't
channels,
much- Yeah.
and that was it. There were like 20 things on TV total.
Wow.
And that was one of them.
The first American animated show to depict two people of the opposite sex sleeping together in one bed.
There you go.
Wow.
Was the Flintstones?
The
Yeah.
Flintstones.
The first
Animated.
real, like live action TV show to show a man and a woman in a bed together on TV, on screen. The Brady Bunch.
The Brady.
Wow. I did know that in like I Love Lucy. It was like
Yeah.
comically
Separate beds,
Yes.
true.
The Brady Bunch broke through that thing. Like the Brady Bunch
Wow.
is the most wholesome, like
Yes.
not real thing you've ever seen in your entire life. And they're like, throw them in the bed together.
Why
Who
not?
cares?
Oh,
Mike
here's
Brady
here's
with the
another
perm.
dog.
That was
Do you guys like this movie Legally Blonde?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bruiser. Bruiser is Elle's dog, and in the
Oh.
second movie of Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Blue, she goes to Washington to defend animal rights in Bruiser's defense.
Ah,
they have a
wow.
whole scene where they play Who Let the Dogs Out at the Capitol. Yeah.
Did you just drop Mike Brady's perm on
He
me?
did. Come on. I mean, all of a sudden we got the perm.
It was
going.
the 70s. Look, you got. I mean, we were doing weird stuff in the 70s
with the tight bell bottoms. Come on.
Well, it's like they tried to hip him up, like the tight bell bottoms,
Right.
the wide collar, the chest hair, the necklaces.
Mike was
It's
going.
like-
He was like that dude at the Coldplay concert. See, he's going through something.
Did you see his apology? Did you guys see that?
The thing he
I
wrote.
think it might have been faked.
Oh,
Something. I think someone has gone back and faked it.
Are you sure?
Let me triple check that.
Was
but I
that
saw
making-
that this morning.
That was the head of HR, right?
The woman was. Yes.
Yes. Does that reopen? If she fired someone for doing that, doesn't that like reopen the case?
That's interesting.
Doesn't that
Okay.
open you up for
well,
like
here's
lawsuits?
the thing behind that. So the girl who's to the left of them, that's kind of red in the face, observing all of this, she had just recently got promoted, like 2 weeks before this event happened, because that woman, the head of HR,
She promoted her.
promoted her and posted on LinkedIn.
Oh boy.
2 weeks before this. So clearly,
Yes,
If
so
A equals B.
she may
See?
get caught in the collateral damage as well.
You think so?
Yeah.
That was that worse than Urban Meyer in the bar, sports bar?
Yeah.
That
It
was
was-
worse. Okay.
Urban Meyer's thing in the bar was not good. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, but what made
They're kind of the
what
same. Like
made
you didn't think
they're
people
very
were going to
similar.
see you.
They're very
Yeah.
similar. The thing that made the Coldplay couple is it wasn't sexual. It was intimate.
Right.
Like the Urban Meyer thing was more explicit.
Yeah, I got
and
you.
it was more of a creepy guy doing a creepy thing.
This was
a
relationship.
Yes.
These two were like the front of the Titanic. Kind of thing like
yes,
that.
this was a relationship. They were having a moment.
This wasn't just we're gonna rip one off here. This was we care about each other. It was a very different thing.
so apparently the New York-based AI firm astronomer told the Post, so it's New York Post, so obviously, that the statement circulating on social media was false, claimed to be written by Byron himself with intimate apologies to his wife and children are fake, and that he has not himself nor the head of people said anything.
Commented. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Good luck.
Good.
Brother. Good luck.
I'm glad that was an AI thing and not a real thing, because when I saw that last night, I'm like, oh my God, bro, you just made it a billion times worse.
Yes.
He blamed Coldplay, but he didn't. The AI thing blamed like, hey, yeah, I did a thing, but Coldplay should have never put me up there.
No.
It's like, wait, what? But
They
fake.
do that every show where
Wow.
they're
Yeah.
trying to like have the people on a kiss cam, basically. So they try to find couples, and they look like a couple,
when
and they
the
were a
homie
couple.
gets caught, and you know it, you get in trouble. This will reverberate through all his friends' house. I thought you said you were this. I thought you said you went here with that guy. Da 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 da. See, because of you.
Okay.
Well, it puts
Dummy.
you in a situation where
Yes.
did you know? And it's like, there's no good answer
Right.
here.
Exactly.
I know nothing about nothing. Okay, so this is just besides that, the girl, the third person in this video, had been recently promoted to right underneath the HR woman, but could be that she was the alibi. That she was, the HR woman's reason. Oh, I'm going to go to a Coldplay concert with Tiffany, and
with a third work person in the event, it's a
Yes.
work event.
Yes.
Right.
It is but she, yeah.
That's how you get away with it.
You know what? You know how you do this? Don't do that.
True.
If you're gonna go do what you shouldn't be doing, do it.
Does no snitching apply to that? Because I'm not getting divorced because of you.
Right.
I will tell on you in a heartbeat.
I'm not going to
Is
volunteer.
that called no snitching? Is that really?
Well, okay. So let me ask you
Bro,
this.
if you mess up and get caught, and it costs me like it's costing me my peace, and it's ramped up to the fact
But
where
did
she's.
you know they were doing a thing?
Huh?
Did you know they were doing a thing?
That's it.
Did I know?
Yeah.
Let me
Of
paint your
course I
picture.
knew.
Okay,
Okay,
but
But it's not me. Okay.
Let me paint you a
Yeah.
picture. You know that I'm running around.
Yes.
Okay. You know for a fact that it is happening.
Yes.
I'm not even necessarily trying to hide it from you, but I'm doing it.
Correct.
Okay.
And we're not going off to places to
Right.
let you do it. It's
Right.
just you're doing it, and I know.
You're not.
I'm not in this
You're
at
not
all.
facilitating me at all, but you know.
Yes.
Okay. I get busted.
Uh-huh.
And Susie says to you, "Did you know?" What's your answer?
That's what I need. Is
That
it,
this is where
is that considered snitching?
Well, did you know or not?
Well, I'm
No,
asking you.
Take
Does
an
the
ask
no
you.
snitching
If
policy?
you're just telling your wife,
Yeah.
I think yes, you need to be honest with your wife.
Why didn't you tell me?
That's what I'm telling you. I guess
this is why if you say, yeah, I knew, then why didn't you tell me? How could you work with that guy? How can you be friends with him? You've said nice things about him. Where did you go with him?
You know what?
It's like, whoa.
Hold on a minute. Let me call him. Look, I'm about to tell her that I knew, and just letting you know, because you put me in this. And then say, yes, I did know.
But even if you say, yes, I did know, it's like, well, why didn't you tell me until they got caught? Why didn't you tell me why? Well, you said he's a nice guy.
Not my business.
Yeah.
Not my business. I don't know. That's
Would
their
that
life.
fly at home with you?
I mean, I hope
it wouldn't
so.
with me. And I'm saying it because if the opposite situation, okay, you're doing it, I know, you get caught. Susan says to me, did you know? And I say, yeah. She'd be like, well, what you've said nice things. You like him.
Yes, I
And
knew, and I was trying to talk him
are
out of it. I was trying to talk him out of it. He came to me. This is what he said. So, yes, I knew. I was trying to help him.
It's a catch-22. There's no good way around it.
No way out.
Well,
unless you just say no.
But now I'm lying.
I know, yeah.
Now I'm lying. And that's probably the worst of the two options because now, why did you lie about it? What?
Yeah.
You know what the rule is? Never lie.
Yeah.
Tell the truth when you can.
So you
Did you know? Yes. And just pray to God there are no follow-ups.
Pray for a flood.
When did you know? Yesterday?
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Where, this situation happens, and the day you find out about your person at work cheating on their wife or husband, you immediately tell your wife, say, hey, here's the gossip.
No, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
No, I
because
wouldn't do that.
that's I fall on DeMarco's side here. That's none of my business.
At all. Right.
That is their business. Now, if somebody comes to me and asks me directly, hey, is this happening? Now I have a decision.
Now you got an issue.
Now I have a decision.
Here's the scenario. Susan at the Mandy's.
Yeah.
Notices there's something happening.
Yeah.
And she
with
goes,
me?
No. You know, again, this is all alleged.
Yeah.
You know that DeMarco is running around.
Yeah.
And you haven't told her.
Okay.
She hasn't asked.
Yeah.
But you're at Mandy's and you notice something happening.
Okay.
And she goes, is there something going on? Is that your moment?
My response is, did you just notice that too? Because I just noticed.
Oh,
it.
but
if you knew, now you're lying.
No, you're not, because you're like, oh, I just found, I was going to ask you the same thing.
think?
Boom. And
Really?
You're off of it.
You got that?
Yeah.
Really?
And you're off of it.
There's
no follow-up
That is a
questions.
form of lying.
It is.
A little bit. You never actually lied. You're just playing dumb.
Here's a weird one. You ready? Your wife really likes that couple and really thinks he's a really great guy. And you know that's not true.
Oh,
how do you handle that one?
Okay. Wow. Well, then you can tell the
he's
truth.
so sweet. He's such a nice guy. Can you believe he did that? And you're just like,
uh-huh. So that might be snitching.
Because you saying
that's
I can't,
snitching.
If you say I can't
That's
believe
snitching.
it, makes it go into her mind too, because she thinks you're a great guy, and then she's like, oh.
that's a tough
That
putt.
might be snitching.
That's a tough putt.
Yes.
But if I sign off on it and I say, yeah, he is a great guy, and I know he's not a good, now it's like, what do you?
My answer would be, oh, you think so? And leave it at that.
Hey, have you ever covered up for a homie? Hit us up, 710 ESPN.
Tons.
877-710-ESPN.
I've been let down by some homies.
One last thing before we move on.
What are you doing?
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Apartment by Billy Wilder?
I need more information.
Is that funny? It's bad. It's so good. It's so good because it's bad.
No, it's
wrong
actually
guy.
a very, very good book.
Okay.
That's The Room. That's
the one. Yes.
So The Apartments. Shirley MacLaine, and basically this guy is a middle manager at a company, but he's renting out his apartment to the CEOs so they can cheat on their wives. And so he rents out his apartment, and hijinks ensue.
Well, that's just a business proposal. Now I got dirt.
And he gets moved up. But
Yeah,
then
well, of course he does.
But then his conscience comes in because he realizes something about his female coworker that he has a crush on. Again, it's a fantastic movie. Highly recommend if you're looking for somebody to watch tonight after this whole CEO thing came down. Watch The Apartment. It's on Amazon.
I'm going to be watching my martini glass get empty tonight, and then I'm going to turn on the Dodger game, and I'm going to have a really great night.
Nice.
That's
there you
what's
go.
going to happen tonight.
Fade away.
Back to Caps coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Ah, my gosh. Do you know the last couple of nights, Travis, I have slept so good. I really have. Yes, no leg cramps. Really, I have conquered this. Plus my diet together with Highland's leg cramp. I mean, I have solved some issues. I'm really getting back to going to sleep where I wake up rested. Usually I wake up and I was tired. Why? These Charlie horses, middle of the night, would wake me up and I'd have to get up and walk around and walk that thing off. It really did suck. That's why I keep Highland's leg cramps PM right on the nightstand. If a cramp hits, this quick dissolving tablet goes right to work. No water needed, no groggy side effects, just fast, effective relief that puts me back to sleep or lets me get back to sleep. That's all that matters. No Charlie horse nightmares anymore. Real rest. So good. And the walks are great. Everything is great after that. Do yourself a favor if you're having problems with cramps. Take back your night and get the sleep you need. Pick up Highland's Leg Cramps PM today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramp PM because you don't need a midnight workout. Trust me, you'll thank me later.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. The event is sold out, but sign up for the waiting list and stay tuned for your chance to win your way in only with 710. And Hollywood Park Casino open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step in a Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekend. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs, with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time.
Factor Cap
on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap.
Right now. Take it away, producer Emily.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
So, hi, guys.
Oh, hi. Wooder.
Hody, hody.
If you are on hold to give us your scenario about what you would do in the, if you were another employee at Astronomer and you knew about the CEO and HR woman hanging out, stay on hold. And if you want to get on hold, call
Travis,
in 877-710-ESPN.
This is how we knew as teammates, right? If somebody comes up to you and asks you just like this, hey, you using your tickets this week?
Oh.
If it's like that, you know what's up.
Yeah.
If you needed tickets for your family, hey, who's got 4 I could use?
Yeah.
But if you walk up, hey, using your tickets this week?
Yep.
You know what's happening.
Or if someone maybe was like, hey, you were at the movies last night, right?
Oh, so that's happened too. Like,
Uh-huh.
hey, can I? And that's one of those. No, bro, I'm not.
Not at all.
Not your guy.
Nope.
Like, I'm not judging you, but I am not the guy that. No, I was at Trav's place. No, you weren't.
Yes.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, not just
right.
Earlier this week, I was going to get drinks with a friend, and I just was like not in the best mood. I was like, I was going to do it because we'd had this plans in the books, and I didn't want to be like a flaky friend or whatever. And so I was going to kind of almost begrudgingly do it because I also thought that it would make me get into a better mood. But anyway, about 2 hours before we were supposed to meet, she goes, "Hey, gotta cancel. Let's reschedule." And weight lifted off my shoulders. I ordered DoorDash right away, and I sat on my couch and watched the Home Run Derby. So, canceled plans are thrilling. It's almost always a good thing. Travis Fettercap.
Fact. And I'm glad you phrased it the way that you did. It's almost always a good thing. The only canceled plans that make me go, oh, are golf tee times.
Oh, okay.
Because I really look forward to that. Like if somebody the day of golf or the day before is like, listen, man, I know we're supposed to play tomorrow morning. I can't make it. That's like, oh, that sucks. Because I really, anything else, I'm like, no problem. We're good. And like you said, I'll go out to dinner. I'll get something. Yeah, 100%.
Unbudgeted time. It's like unbudgeted money.
Yeah.
You get to have some fun with it. If I'm reluctantly agreeing to something and it gets canceled, yes. That is the Willie Mays Hayes dance outside the locker room. Yes. Let's go to the movies. Yes.
Okay.
So fact.
There's nothing like it. It's like you could do nothing. Just like, like you said, you order your DoorDash and you just sit home. And dude, you don't have to get ready. You don't have to drive anywhere. Like, oh, dude, yes.
You don't have to get back.
It's really, exactly. It's really.
And the pinnacle of that is something that you really didn't want. Like sometimes it's like, hey, we're going to go out to dinner with friends. I'm like, yeah, great.
Sure, it's
like
always
going
nice to hang out with.
Yeah. And they're like, some came out, can't make it. Okay.
Right.
Awesome. Yeah, like that's cool too. But it's that. We got to go to your mom's. Oh crap! And then it's like we got to go. We got to go.
Scenario.
We got to go to your sister's. This is brutal. And then that gets canceled. It's fist pumping.
God,
yeah,
so
it's
happy.
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Hypothetically,
100%.
yes.
Hypothetically. Are you guys aware of the app/website Etsy?
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, if you don't know what it is, you can hire kind of craftspeople to make things kind of
thinking artsy
kitschy
fartsy.
things.
Yeah.
Artsy fartsy.
There you go.
mostly.
Yeah.
But there's also a phenomenon that my friend is one of these, an Etsy witch.
Huh?
You can ask Etsy witch to cast spells in your favor, to create voodoo dolls for you. My friend does do that in her spare time because she
makes the witches.
She is a witch.
Oh,
And
your
she's
friend is a witch?
She's a practicing witch.
Okay.
I understand. She's fun, but she believes different things than I do. But anyway, she does rent on Etsy, and you can ask her.
I
to
just
cast
got
things.
scared, man. Oh my God.
What kind of broom she rocking?
Okay.
You're running the move.
The S2000 was the one from Harry Potter.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
There you go.
Hermione. Anyway, so people, there's a more phenomenon of people hiring Etsy witches to cast spells on people that they don't like, cast spells in order to get them to get a job, other things. Sometimes, my statement is, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and that includes hiring an Etsy witch. Rocco Fettercap.
Facts. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Short of hiring a witch to put spells on people, but
Okay, but
yes.
what if it worked?
I'm a big time believer in sometimes you got to scramble, right? Sometimes you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
All right,
Absolutely. The best do what you got to do. Jorge, can we tell that one about the rent-a-cars and the tires?
I mean,
Never mind.
I didn't.
Go
ahead, say it.
That's doing what you have to do. How did we do it again? If you need
back then, because nowadays they have locks.
This is good.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Back then, if you wanted new tires, you rent a car similar to whatever you're driving. You swap out the old tires for the new tires. You return the rental with your old tires.
Return for bald
tires. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Come on. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
All right, Travis.
I have nothing to add to DeMarco's. I agree with everything. Like, look, sometimes you need something done and the traditional means don't work. If it means I got to bring in a witch to get it across the goal line, I'm willing to give it a shot. Sure.
Yeah.
Nah.
Shout out Hannah.
I'm not messing with that stuff, man. I just don't like. I used to work at other radio stations, and there was ads for people that do the same thing. If you want if you want that girl to crush on you, like that, we can set a spell for that person so she can look at you. It's just
They got the opposite spell too, right?
I'm just not doing. Yeah,
There's
Coldplay concert.
crystals.
Exactly.
Wow.
I know that one of my friends does she does like astrology stuff. Anyway, I think it's kind of harmless.
You ever heard of a root?
A rut?
New Orleans, a root. Like a root, but root.
Tell me. I don't know.
It's a spell. So
Okay.
it's things they used to do, like Creole. Like if you bury your husband, kid you not, believe that. If you bury your husband's underwear in the yard, he won't leave the house. Stuff like that.
Like he won't run around, or
Yes.
he literally won't be able to walk out the front door.
I see. It depends on what the spell
Yeah.
is, but that's
Okay.
like that rut stuff.
Well,
Yes.
And like the
Not messing with that
musical
stuff.
Wicked, sometimes you cast a spell, you don't even know what it's going to
True.
end up being.
Right.
That's a spoiler, or not a real spoiler for the second part. All right. 9-time NBA All-Star Damian Lillard agreed to a 3-year, $42 million contract with the Portland Trail Blazers, so he's going back home. They waived him in Milwaukee. He's going back home to Portland, where he spent all of the beginning of his career. It also includes a no-trade clause. He is one of 2 people now, because of Bradley Beal's contract buyout, that have a no-trade clause. So it's LeBron James and it's Damian Lillard. So my statement is, if you are a team, you are an owner of a team, GM, someone doing the negotiation, you're trying to negotiate for a team, you would never do a no-trade clause. Jorge Factor-Cap.
I would never do a no-trade clause. I think it depends on the player, right? Like if it's one of those, like a Kershaw, beloved player, like everybody really likes him, the jersey's going to sell, like he's always going to bring people to the seats. I think it just depends. I think it's on the player. That's what I'd be Cap, yeah.
I think it's Cap, too, for the reason that Jorge said. I would be exceptionally reluctant to do it, but I'll use a recent example. If the Shohei Ohtani deal was contingent on giving him a no-trade clause, absolutely you can have a no-trade clause.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look, am I giving it to, Teoscar Hernandez? Of course not. I'm willing to let you walk out the door for that. But Shohei Ohtani, yeah, if that's what it's going to take to get it done, yeah, you can have whatever you want, bro. You need a no-trade? Great. But I would be tight-fisted, but it wouldn't be a never.
Yeah, I would be reluctant to do it because you are ceding control of your team to a player.
Yep.
In a way, he can hold you hostage, but look, this dude is transcendent. He will take us to where we want to go, and this is the only thing holding it up. Give it to him. But I would make sure it's the right guy, and that's the gamble.
I'm trying to think of guys that I would give it to, and it's I'm
in the NBA right now.
I'm thinking baseball off the top of my head. I would give Skeens whatever he wants. I would give Judge whatever he wants. I would give Ohtani whatever he wants, and that's probably it.
Soto? No,
not him.
See,
but that's what I mean. It's like he's close, exactly. But I would if. I'm like, dude, I'm giving you $700 million. I got to be able to move this if, in fact, I decide I need to move it. I can't give you that.
I think they should throw it around less, but it is what it is.
It's not super common. Like in baseball, you get veto power. I think it's 10-5 is the rule.
Mm-hmm.
So in baseball, if you've been in the big leagues 10 years and on the same team for 5 years, you de facto get a no trade. Like you are now in charge of your own destiny. You have to waive that. You're a 10-5 guy. If you wanted to trade me to the Kansas City Royals, you can't do it without my permission.
Right. I wonder what the downside is. A player that said, okay, so you get big money from the team and they don't want to give you the no trade.
Yeah.
And you accept it. Okay, no trade. So I wonder how many players have been screwed by that you're playing and then they trade you to someone else for picks.
Yeah. Couldn't you just throw a fit, though, and get out anyway?
Well, it's just like if you like it here and then that team flips you for something else.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That could happen. I would be very, very hesitant to do it. Factor Cap is brought to you by the law office of Joseph S. Normand. You've got a lot of choices in your legal team, but with Joe, family always comes first. Call 213-747-2000. That's the law office of Joseph S. Normand. That number, once again, 213-747-2000 or normandlegal.com. We've been talking about the Coldplay guy, the Coldplay couple that blew up. And what sort of responsibilities do you have to your friends, to your significant other, to your brotherhood or sisterhood, whatever the case may be, and how do you do it? If you got some thoughts on this, 877-710. ESPN is the phone number if you want to get in on that. Plus, as Em just mentioned, Damian Lillard is going back, and always kind of a weird deal to try to go back home again. We'll get into it next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Introducing Golden Hour, our new mango dragon fruit sparkling spring water. Arrowhead, straight from the west.
Eat a live cricket, no. But I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, the fried. I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they
like? I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh, God.
But
what's
the difference? Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think,
People eat those.
That's just well, we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste like?
To say it.
They
do taste like chicken.
Mason and Ireland coming up today at noon
on 710 ESPN.
If Old Spice Deep Sea Super Hydration Body Wash were music, what would it sound like? Start with the deep sounds of Old Spice's ocean waves and kelp. Layer on the smooth, renewing moisture. You wouldn't hear any parabens or phthalates because Old Spice Deep Sea hasn't got any. But you would hear that vitamin B3 for healthier looking skin. So while your regular body wash sounds like this, Old Spice sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you can get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 7 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah, tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
People have thoughts, DeMarco.
Nate Dogg. See, I could have used that one.
Could have used him, too.
You said dogs.
Yeah.
Oof.
Snoop Dogg.
Not
Dog
people.
the Bounty Hunter.
See?
Somebody sent me a text. My buddy Brian sent me a text that Dog the Bounty Hunter's short. Is that true?
I don't know.
He doesn't look short on TV.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
That was a fun show for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, apparently he's 5'7".
Okay.
Is he 5'7"?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
That changes things.
A little bit. Little dog.
Yeah.
Little Dog the Bounty
But
Hunter.
he's got all the gear and the
He
accoutrement.
does.
Yeah.
For a minute, it was fun. And was that the same time that Seagal was doing his thing?
Yeah, that's a whole other deal.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we've been talking about the Coldplay situation, the two people that got,
busted.
Perfect word. Busted at the Coldplay concert. And what is your responsibility as the third party? Like, if you're the woman who's like very sheepishly looking in the camera, like, okay, what do you do now? And you guys are getting in on that. 877-710 ESPN. Let's go to Chris in Los Angeles. Chris, you are up first. What's up, Chris?
Hey, for me, if you're of the belief that you always tell your wife everything and you're never dishonest or anything, omissions or anything like that, it's an easy answer then. You, of course, if she asks you, you say, yeah, I knew. But I'm of the DeMarco approach where, I don't get into grown people's business. Yep. So if my wife asked me that, I would just say, hey, honey, you know what? It's not outside the realm of possibility
There you
You
go.
know how the world is. So, I'm going to try to stay in that gray area as much as I can.
Amen. Never lie. Tell the truth when you have to.
Never lie.
There you go.
That's
there you go. Yes.
Thanks, Chris. So, okay, here's the thing.
Sometimes you may have to wreck the car.
I don't think you have to tell everybody everything, like your significant other everything. That's not my thing. Like, it's not every day. Oh, here are the 5 things I learned about these 5 people today.
Yes.
It's not that. But when you're asked a direct question, did you know that was happening? That's when it gets like, because
you have to answer.
Yeah,
yes.
That's okay.
Yeah, you put yourself in it.
Because
But
no matter what I do, I'm cooked.
I'm guessing that their significant others probably had to know something was going on. This could have been the final straw the 3rd time. This could have been confirmation. Who knows?
Could be.
Because they seemed awfully familiar.
They seemed awfully willing to be in an awfully public place and let it rip. It was something else. Let's try another one. Let's go to the IE. Nick in Riverside. What's up, Nick?
Hey, guys. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I love this show. So, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have been the third party, the friend, where my guy friends where I know they're cheating and they're doing on their girlfriends and all that. And their girlfriend will come to me, do you know this is going on? I don't know nothing. Nothing.
I heard
and mind you, he's calling me. He's telling me what he's doing. I don't know nothing.
Wow.
I hear it.
Yes.
I think that, Nick, what you're saying is probably the more common response. Like,
Yes.
look, man, it's none of my business.
As
and I'm
long as you're not
telling anybody.
complicit, you're not going out with him.
I get it.
Yes.
And you're not covering for him.
Yes.
Like you're not, but this is where it gets tricky. It's out. Did you know?
Yes.
I'm not coming home. Like, if I find out, I'm not running through the door and saying, hey, you're not going to believe what I saw today.
Right.
I'm not doing that. But if you said to me, like, 6 months down the road, they get divorced, and she's like, yeah, he was running around. Did you have any idea? Nope.
Not at all.
And maybe the
Not
answer,
at all.
maybe you just swing and something. No, man, I
Right.
had no idea. Or no, not really. I mean, I guess you never really know for sure.
You
but-
better hope
yeah.
that math doesn't add up.
Do you
Now
think
you're in trouble.
Your wife would tell you right away.
Yes.
What?
So if it was the opposite, it was happening at her work, her
Oh.
coworker, and
You know what?
something
That's a
going
good question. I answered maybe a little too quickly on that. Maybe not.
What, that she would tell you?
If it were at work, like she wouldn't come home and saying, Susie Q's running around. It wouldn't be that. But if it were one of our mutual friends, I think probably.
Like, is she more likely to share gossip with you than you are with?
No, neither one of us are much of a gossip.
No.
Yeah.
But I've had people ask, like dudes that I knew that were married, and let's go get dinner. Hey, would your wife mind if I brought someone else to dinner? Yeah, I think she would.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have another scenario.
I'm sorry, yeah. That would be one of those. Are you out of your ever loving mind?
Well,
what are you asking?
There
me?
are some people that are like cool, like the couple will stay out of your business.
I get that.
Yeah,
but put it to you
my
this
wife
way.
won't do that.
Put
Yeah.
it to you this way. Nobody that knows me would ever ask me that.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
if a perfect stranger, but like, dude, do you know my deal?
Travis,
I've had the same girlfriend since I was 13 years old.
There
What are you
was-
asking me?
There was a Hall of Fame player that everyone knows. And
Yeah.
when I mean everyone knows this guy. Everyone in America knows this dude. And we were in the Pro Bowl together, right? So I saw him walking around with this person pushing a baby carriage the entire week. Then I met his wife after the game.
Yeah, I've heard similar stories.
So,
Sorry.
Here's another scenario. I start dating this Jonathan. Okay, you know Jonathan. You know that Jonathan previously was married and cheated on his wife. Would you tell me?
Did you ask me?
I say, hey Trav, I started dating Jonathan. I really like how it's going. You wouldn't butt in.
What, if he's cheating on you or he cheated
No,
before? He was a
Cheated
dirtbag.
Cheated before. I say it's kind of early stages. I know you kind of
Nah,
worked
I
with
wouldn't-
him.
I wouldn't
You used to
snitch.
work with him back at
Yeah.
XYZ.
Uh-huh.
Is he a good guy?
If you asked me that question, I would tell you the truth.
But if I just said, hey, it's going well.
I'm happy for you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I see where it lands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like him. I'm good. I'm
sometimes,
happy.
But sometimes, even if we try to tell you the truth, like you might be thinking,
Yeah.
yeah,
Might
but
get
maybe
mad.
he's changed.
Right.
Oh, no. If
could
someone's
change.
cheated
And
previously, that's
sometimes
done.
they do change.
If you said to
Yeah.
me, is he a good guy? or can I trust him? That's when I would tell you, here's my experience.
Or at least
with
he
this guy.
wasn't back then.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Yeah.
changed, but back then. And if I caught your significant others, I would definitely tell you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's try another one. Steve in La Habra. Steve, you're on with Travis DeMarco. What's up, Steve?
Hey, just real quick. It was great having Slee on the show for all those years, but the show's never sounded better.
Oh.
I mean, it's great having a guy who actually played the game, knows a lot about sports, and the show, it's amazing. So, but anyways, I work for a delivery company that drives big brown trucks. I won't say the name, but yes, we have a lot of problems with the younger drivers getting caught on Ring. Into married ladies' houses. So it might not necessarily be the owner of the house, but the guy across the street or the woman across the street on their Ring sees the truck park, and 20 minutes later, the driver comes out, zipping up the zipper. So,
Hey, he said young guys.
It's time to warm up. Okay?
He said young dude.
Just walk in and get going.
Wow. Wait a minute. Now I got to be wary of you. Never mind. Of brown trucks?
20 minutes.
Wow.
Brown or purple and orange.
Or purple and orange.
Or blue.
Never thought of that.
Right.
Wow. Beware.
Look, the place. Okay, so there's a whole idea of this, right? The reason we don't have serial killers the way we used to is people get caught really fast because everybody's got a Ring. There's a security camera.
This is true.
They're going to be able to find you much quicker than they were before.
I mean,
That's
what can
a pretty
Brown
good
do
dodge,
for you?
though. That's a pretty good dodge. If you are a creeping, just put on an Amazon jacket. If you get caught, I'm just delivering packages. See? That's pretty good. That's not bad.
20 minutes.
That's
Who told us? Do you remember this story? Somebody told us a story about I believe it was a football player who would bury their clothes after whatever, and he would always take new clothes. Do you remember that story?
No, I
Somebody
don't.
bury his clothes from the strip club?
Somebody told us a story about this former NFL player who used to go around and then he would bury his clothes because he didn't want to get caught.
If you are the point where you got to bury your stuff, you got much larger problems.
It's kind of
Like,
smart,
you need to chill. Like,
I think most of the guys that did get caught is because of their clothes.
I'm not saying that isn't a good way to catch. I'm saying that if you've gotten to the point where here's the solution to my problem. I will keep a second set of clothes and bury the old ones. Maybe you need to lay down on a couch somewhere and figure some stuff out.
I think before we get completely off the subject, I think we should take Renaud. Sorry if your name's wrong. Renaud in Inglewood. What do you have to say about this subject with the, protecting your friends, snitching, etc.?
Look, do not jeopardize your household for somebody else's.
Thank you.
At the same time, you're asking you something. Look, I'm trying to keep the peace in our life. Why am I concerned about somebody else?
Thank you.
Unless we're involved in it, where he called you like, hey, my man, hey, this is where we at. Unless you were immediately involved, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't have nothing to do with it. Baby, let's focus on us.
If that same dude got you in trouble, are you still cool with him after?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah.
Now you gonna mess up my household for your household? Come on, man. You got family and everything. Like, if somebody else is willing to risk their household, that's their business. I mean,
tell me your name again.
I'm hoping that question doesn't get opposed to me, but at the same time, hey, let's keep our peace, babe. I don't know nothing about that.
What's your name?
Renaud.
My man.
You and I could be best friends.
Yes, not even a little bit.
You get it, man. Like, look, you're my boy, you're my guy. We're gonna hang out, but you are not bringing your you know what into my life. I am not blowing up my spot so you can keep yours.
And DeMarco, you already know.
Yes.
It's already too many things going on in the world to try and keep peace in your own household. We don't need any outside rooks and knights trying to get on my chessboard.
Thank you very much. Yes. Totally agree.
You should write a book, my man.
There you go.
Appreciate the phone call.
Nonsense to my house. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, I'm sorry that you feel the need to do what you need to do.
Yes.
That's your business, and you go live your life. We are not burning down my house
At
for
all.
this.
Yes. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Did you know?
What
do you mean?
Your life may depend on that next answer.
Did I know what?
Yes, right. See?
Dodgers getting ready to open up the second half of the season. Milwaukee is in town. Milwaukee swept them up the first time. So what needs to go right for the Dodgers in the second half for them to hold on to this lead? It's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
You never have to miss a moment of LA's...
She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know
Just a smooth boost to keep you focused and locked in. Whether you're teeing off early, powering through the workday, or just need that extra push, Pro Baller delivers. Grab the limited edition Lakers can, available now at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
Sedano and Cap.
Today at 3 p.m. after Mason in Ireland.
You can make a good omelet with 2 eggs at the house.
At least 3 eggs. I think you should say things like at the crib rather than at the house. Sounds cooler.
Okay.
You can use 2 eggs when you're at the crib versus you can use 2 eggs when you're at the house. Crib versus house.
Okay.
Makes you sound cooler.
All right. Sedano and Cap weekdays at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN. 710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Just about here, DeMarco, the beginning of the 2025 NFL football season. It's the return for Rams football on ESPN LA. Our first day live from Rams training camp at LMU. It's coming up Thursday afternoon. Sedano and Cap will be there at 3 o'clock. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready to kick off the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams.
Having those football dreams. This could be Jared Goff's last appearance in SoFi, because you never know with scheduling how things go. This could be Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford the last time they face off in the regular season.
Could be.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, so a team like the Lions will come through SoFi or come through LA once every 8 years.
You're right.
That's what it is, because the divisions rotate, and you go home and away, and that's just the rotation.
Excluding
that it is.
playoffs.
Excluding playoffs. So you'll go, but yeah, that's certainly possible.
You know, question for you. It just popped into my head.
Yeah.
When you talk about Matthew Stafford and Hall of Fame, it's a no-brainer. Some people might have issues. What about Jared Goff?
No.
At all?
No.
Not even close?
No.
What if he wins the Super Bowl?
No. Well, let's see what it looks like. But again, winning the Super Bowl doesn't punch Trent Dilfer in the Hall of Fame.
No.
But he's more rare than the people that do win Super Bowls and make the Hall of Fame.
I understand, but there's also an understanding of how valuable are you to what's happening. Like Trent Dilfer, who's the guy for the Bucs? Brad Johnson. Like they were part of what it is, but the defenses won those Super Bowls. It wasn't the quarterback. So what matters? But and maybe it's just me having seen him a lot. Maybe it's me seeing the Rams play against him a lot. When he has the ball in his hands, I'm not that worried.
Right.
And I think that's the definition of a Hall. When John Elway, when Joe Montana, when Dan Marino, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, when these guys have the ball, it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm more scared of them, scared of him, not them. I'm more scared of Detroit than I am scared of Jared Goff beating me by himself.
Exactly.
If that makes any sense
perfect
there.
sense.
And that's so funny. It's weird. I thought, and I've finished quarterback. That's the thing. That's what brought it up. I think he may have missed his opportunity to make himself a candidate, because at one point he was an MVP front runner.
I mean, last year his stats alone are crazy.
Right.
Like there's one episode that they talks about the game that he had. 17 for 17, something crazy.
He threw a perfect game.
A perfect game.
Yeah.
He had his moment, and then I think he had a rash of like 7 picks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do think though the Lions' offense is scary.
Yes,
but not because of him.
Not him.
Right.
Because of like Amon-Ra,
because of the totality of it all. Because of the offensive line is very, very good. Because you've got Gibbs and Montgomery, who are both very, very good. Because you have St. Brown. Because you have the tight end was Laporta. Like
really good.
They're really good. Like if you just took if you put Geno Smith in there, it would be equally scary.
True.
Just a guy and I'm not saying Jared Goff sucks.
I'd take Goff over him, but I know what you mean.
But
yeah.
it's just a guy, like, can he do the job?
Right.
Absolutely. Does he scare the daylights
It's the
out
game
of you?
manager
No.
label.
It's the conversation we have around Brock Purdy, where Brock
Yeah.
Purdy had so many weapons around
True.
him, and he didn't end up winning that Super Bowl that he played against the Chiefs 2 years ago. But if he did win, I would say, yeah, I don't think Brock Purdy is a Hall of Famer.
We're going to find out if he's got a sixth gear coming up because he's going to have to do it on his own.
You know how he could have done it? Stay in L.A. with Sean McVay and go win a bunch of Super Bowls and puts up bananas
Possibly.
numbers.
But at some point, whenever he retires, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, but he may be top 15, maybe even top 10 as far as numbers. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
that doesn't
and it
move
seems
me.
like we've had a softening of how guys are led into the Super Bowl.
And
so you might.
The
yes.
knock on what you said. So you said, what if you stayed in LA and you won a bunch of Super Bowls? Obviously, like, it didn't happen because they didn't get along, and Sean McVay and the Rams felt as if that would never happen.
That's
if
what I'm
he had,
saying.
If he had stayed,
Yeah.
they would have never won Super Bowls.
They saw what they saw and said, we need,
Oh,
we need a little more. And they went and got a little more, and pop.
When the play is dead, he can't hurt you.
Yeah.
When the play is dead, Stafford is still deadly.
Yep.
It gets me thinking, too. Again, I'm a homer for my team, but the Steelers, and what they're doing this offseason. So the list of things they've done this offseason so far is they signed Aaron Rodgers, they signed DK Metcalf, they traded for him, they traded for Jalen Ramsey, they traded for Jonnu Smith, and then they extended TJ Watt. And all of this is to both, they're going older and they're going veteran, and they're trying to potentially do the F them picks version for the Steelers and going all in and hoping that this is the year that they can cash their ticket, because they haven't since, 2012 was the last time they were Super Bowl.
It's very un-Steeler-like, and I love it.
It is. It's great when it works. The problem is it doesn't work very often. That the Rams pulled it off is a testament to them for recognizing where they were, taking an enormous swing and going and getting Stafford for Goff and a couple of first round. Like they paid to go do it, and it hit. But there are a lot more examples of, hey, I think we're close. Let's go for it. And the next thing you know, it's like, hey, we're in no man's land.
So going for it is one thing. I think how they recovered after. It's like ACL surgeries. How the recovery has been so well worked that it's faster. It's not a death sentence anymore. So if you go all in and miss, you don't really have to necessarily go to the bottom as long as you have the right pieces in place. I do have a last man standing.
Let's
Give me 1 second, I gotta find it.
Can I throw that in there?
Oh, you have me off guard.
I'm sorry. I do have a last man standing for fun. You brought this up earlier. You asked a question pre-show. You said, what was the question? Is LeBron the oldest player in the league?
Yeah.
And we started thinking. Then we're like, duh.
Yeah.
Who's older than LeBron James in the NBA?
In the world, even.
Yeah.
He's old.
He's not that old, right?
Travis Rodgers.
I'm talking in the NBA. Of course he is. LeBron James right now is the oldest active player. So it had me thinking, at one point, who was the old guy in the NBA?
Okay.
The oldest active player at the time. So I'll give you I have a top 10 list, and I'll think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players are in the Hall of Fame. So at one point, these players were the oldest guys in the league.
Okay.
Top 10 and 7 are in the NBA Hall of Fame.
Point of clarification.
Or the Pro Basketball Hall of
So
Fame.
I'm asking this to specify what we're going to be answering. So is it the top 10 oldest people to ever play?
Yes. And while they were playing, they were the oldest, like LeBron is. While they were in the NBA, they were the oldest active players.
But that's always somebody.
Right. Correct.
Yeah.
There's
So we're
always
naming,
a guy.
So for example,
yes.
So we're naming in 2001, this person was the oldest person?
No, just at the time when they were playing, this was the old guy, the elder statesman of the NBA.
Okay.
Is this making sense to you?
Well, the problem is that every season has the oldest guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
Do we have a
the list is however many seasons there have been in the NBA long, but we're just doing
I'm looking for the one dude.
I got you.
In any given time,
I
while
get
he
it.
was on the floor, he was the oldest active player like LeBron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Let's go this way since you get it. We'll go Travis, Jorge,
Yeah, okay.
Emily.
LeBron James.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tim Duncan. I don't know.
And no.
Yeah.
This is going to be short. Okay.
Yeah.
There's an obvious one.
Wilt.
Okay, no, you're
Too late. There's an obvious
stop the
one.
answer. You're out. Gosh. I think that Vince Carter was the oldest at one point.
Correct.
Okay,
Vince
got it.
Carter was at one point, he was 43 years old, at 43 years old and 45 days. Vince Carter at one point while he was playing was the oldest guy in the league. Travis.
Robert Parrish.
Robert Parrish is on the list.
Yeah.
43 years, 254 days.
Yeah.
Correct. Now we're getting this.
Kareem.
That's the obvious one. Thank you very much. 42 years old, 58 days.
Sometimes you don't want to go for obvious. We're hoping they'll come back to you.
Udonis Haslem.
Correct. Is on the list. 42 years old, 363 days.
I don't know anything about anybody. Bill Russell.
Incorrect.
Oh, I thought that's a really
He was
good guess.
never the oldest
That's a really
player?
good guess.
Incorrect. Okay, so there's Nate Hickey.
Can I guess one more?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I
He
win.
won.
though.
He won.
You won. Travis
Give me a
wins.
ding.
Yes.
You have 10 points now.
Tyson Chandler?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
Nate Hickey played in 1902.
Sure.
45 years old. Kevin Willis. Remember
Kevin.
with
that's
the elbow pads.
Dude, Kevin Willis was a badass.
44
Yeah.
forward center,
Yeah.
44 years old, 44 years and 200 days.
Okay.
Then Robert Parrish, you mentioned, Vince Carter, Udonis Haslem, Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh, Dikembe.
How old was he?
Dikembe was 42 years old, 300 days.
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bob Cousy, Herb Williams, and John Stockton.
Wow. You know who's I was going to guess on?
Who?
Was Malone.
Malone.
Because Malone got up there too.
Is out of the top 10. He's 12th, actually,
Yeah.
40 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew Vince had played into his 40s. I knew that that Kareem at least had played into his 40s.
Did you know Manu Ginobili played until he was 40 years old?
No, but
Yes.
the fact that he was as bald as he was leads me to believe that, he was about 40.
And
because
I didn't- I
he
don't know
was
why-
getting progressively balder.
Yes.
as the
I don't know
longer
why I
he's in
didn't
the
mention
league.
it because I dated a guy who's obsessed with Manu
No
Ginobili.
way.
Yeah.
Like, it was his favorite player. He talked about it all the time.
Was he from Argentina?
No, he was
No.
actually from Jordan,
Oh.
but was obsessed with Manu
Okay.
Ginobili. Anyway,
Crazy.
Jordan, like Middle East Jordan?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was from Amman.
Okay. That's
Crazy.
far away.
Yes.
All right. So Dodgers, like I mentioned, they open up second half tonight. Brewers took care of them not that
Swept
long
them.
ago.
Wow.
Dodgers are in a great spot. The Dodgers are in first place, second best record in baseball, like we've talked about, and they're getting a bunch of their pitchers back. So a lot of things are arrows pointing up for the Dodgers.
Yes.
They're in a really good spot. That being said, they're also have some things that I think if we want them to win the World Series, like I think we all do, if we want them to make a nice long playoff run, some things need to be better in the second half. Guys need to be better. Is there one at the top of your list?
Well, I think I know where you're going.
Yeah.
Starting pitching, right?
Well,
starting pitching has to carry the load.
I think that's important, and I think that's on the list. But honestly, for me, and it's weird because it's not like he's been bad, but he has not been himself. It's Mookie.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Mookie is an A-plus talent who has performed at an A-plus level virtually his entire career. He's not right now.
Not right now.
He's probably
What's
not
the
even
stat
a B.
Greg was talking about. If you go back, how many? It's Mookie's never changed. The stats he was trying to say about Mookie.
So basically, since they made the move to shortstop, it's been about a full season.
Okay.
It's been about a full season. He's played about a full season's worth of games and at-bats, and he's been basically league average. Mookie Betts is not a league average player. He is a well above league. And right now, how about this? He's barely in the top 100 of players in the league in WAR.
Wow.
Like that. It's just I'm not saying globally. I'm not saying that this is how it's going to end. I'm saying right now, as we sit here right now, he's just kind of sort of a guy.
I wonder, was he still reeling from whatever that was?
I think it might have been
and dealing with it.
Might have been.
And
it might be all of it.
You think so?
I think it could be the ailment that he had where he lost the weight, his strength can come back. It's grinding it out at shortstop every day, which mentally, takes a toll, physically takes a toll. And he's getting a little bit older. I'm not saying that he's washed or anything like that, but it's just a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 or 5 best players in the league isn't one of the 25 best players in the league. It's just, all of those things add up. And if he gets back, he doesn't have to win the MVP, but if he just gets back to 90% of Mookie Betts, forget about it.
Maybe
they're going to take off.
You think he can play in short? And if there was a move that was to be made, like for instance, football, if you're making a move, you're going to flop your center and your guard. Somebody's going to say or mention it, and then it's going to happen. If they move him back to right, do you think we would hear about it before it happens, or we just show up and there he is in right field?
I think the second thing.
That's how it goes? Okay.
Now let me be specific. I don't think they're going to move him.
And it's different because we're going to see it in practice. They don't practice. They just go.
I don't think they're going to move him. I think they've cast their lot in this, and this is how they're going to go. I think they should, but this is one of those things. What is best for the team is him in right field. I don't think there's any dispute about that. I also don't think there's any chance, barring some sort of injury scenario where he's their only option in the outfield, that they go do. I really do think it's off the table.
But you've got your answer, Mookie. You know. I think the Dodgers know, and you know. This is affecting you. Unless it's some illness that we didn't know about. This move to short has diminished you a little bit. It's made you a lesser player.
What makes it so difficult, I think, is that when they put him back in the outfield for the end of the season in the postseason, he was fantastic. He was just terrific.
Right.
And it's like, okay. But the fact that they started the year again, look, if they were going to change it, I think they would have. I think pride gets involved.
Okay.
I think
I know that.
I think all of those things. And again, it's not like he's he's not. He's playing shortstop at a major league level, and he's holding his own. He's doing okay.
But he's not Mookie.
But he's not Mookie.
He's not Mookie. Yeah.
But he's not Mookie.
Well, you may not need Mookie to win a World Series.
Maybe not.
You may not need Mookie to be Mookie to win a World Series.
Look, before, when the Dodgers are rolling, and we saw them rolling after they got down 2-1 to the Padres, after that, they basically rolled the rest of the way. Shohei comes up, yep, let's go. Mookie comes up, yep, let's go. Freddie comes up, yep, let's go. No problem. It's not like that right now. It's Shohei you feel great about. Will Smith you feel great about. Teoscar Hernandez last season, yep, let's go. Tommy Edman, yep, let's go. And now it's like, man, I wish Shohei was up.
Well, I hope you get more Teo with rest. That could possibly happen, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with Mookie. Maybe he just needs a little bit of rest. We'll see what happens. But I really do think that for the best, it would be great if you moved him back to right. Who would be your shortstop option again?
Edman, probably.
Edman, okay. And that's better. That seems like a whole lot better.
Edman and Kim could play the middle, and you could put them either way, and I think you're fine with it.
It won't happen, though. Pipe dream.
Yeah. The problem becomes left field because Edman or Kim could play left. Because Paz is going to hold down center now for the most part. But you got one of those two guys has got to play second base. But you're a guy short, especially with Muncy down. And one of these guys now got to play third base, whether it's Kike or Edman or
yeah.
You're
How
a
many
man
times
short over there.
Your left fielder let you down in a season?
It's just depends on what we're talking about. Like if you got Michael Conforto, it's like
fielder.
whatever. But if back in the if Eric Davis were playing left field for you, like Eric Davis is a huge part of your team.
True, right?
Like I need him to show up.
Right.
But Michael Conforto bats eighth. He doesn't have to be Barry Bonds.
Right.
He just needs to not hit $170.
Remember that question about where would you go light if you had to pay other guys? Mm-hmm. Probably left field.
Yeah, that's the spot to do it, I think.
No doubt.
LeBron James, final year in the NBA. Somebody's saying you should get used to that idea. It's coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Next Gen is the official AC Heat and Plumbing Company of SoCal sports fans. But let's kind of dive in on the plumbing thing here too, right? Because that plumbing stuff can kind of come up out of nowhere where all of a sudden it's like, hey, that sink won't drain. Hey, that toilet won't flush. I can't clear it with, the plunger or the chemicals or anything. You're going to need a plumber and you're going to need one fast. Next Gen is the place to do it. 833-3-NEXT-GEN. And right now, Next Gen is offering a free drain clearing with accessible cleanout for just $88. And this is the best deal that you're going to find, right? And it doesn't stop right there. Next Gen is incredibly confident in their expertise. They're going to offer a 30-day guarantee on that clearing, leaving you with the peace of mind of knowing that, hey, if it backs up again, they're going to come back out and they're going to fix it all over again. So whether it's a leaking foundation, that's a big problem, right? Or maybe just a backed up drain, a little sewage problem, whatever it might be, Next Gen's got you covered from beginning to end, and you can call them in a pinch. They're available 7 days a week. 833-3-NEXT-GEN. 833-3-NEXGEN. They can get there quick, too. Give them a call and let them know that Travis sent you.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
You would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
I'd eat a deep fried cricket. But I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No. But I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah, the fried. I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh,
God.
But what's the difference?
Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think,
People eat those.
That's just well, we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste
I hate
like?
to say it. They do taste like chicken.
Mason and Ireland, coming up next at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Mace. In tough times, a lot of people find themselves owing money to the IRS. It can really weigh you down and you're confused about the right way to handle it. And all those scary ads on the radio about the IRS, they don't help. Tax relief advocates want you to relax, knowing that whether you owe $5,000, $50,000, $500,000 in tax debt, you don't have to fear the IRS another day. TRA has a proven 3-step tax resolution process, plus they're experts at working with special programs available from the IRS to help taxpayers get back on track. Easy to see why they have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. If you owe money to the IRS and feel trapped, don't lose hope. Tax relief advocates could reduce or even eliminate your debt. End your tax nightmare today. Simply visit TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Again, 800-575-1482.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink, like our zesty dragon fruit mango lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away a new Mercedes-Benz and Easy Play every Friday in July. Use your club card to earn entries into the drawing while you play your favorite slot machines and table games. Be there every Friday night for the drawing and to activate your entries. You must be present to win. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino and you could drive home in a brand new Mercedes-Benz this July. Located off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA for reservations or more info.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MVA. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
Never lie. Tell the truth when you must.
Did you come up with that, or did you steal that from? Because that's brilliant.
I'm just saying, it's a good way to live.
Yeah.
Keep yourself out of trouble that way.
A lie by omission is slightly different.
I'll say nope.
Huh? I don't know. You ever just play totally what and just keep? I don't understand
Absolutely.
The question.
Yes.
That's what I don't understand.
Or
what you're asking me.
praying for a flood in the kitchen. Like, get me out of this situation
hole
here.
in your cheek?
Just
Yeah.
something, please, somebody.
I remember my oldest Bobby, when he would get in trouble, like he'd do something silly, not like a big deal, just little kid kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, he would we'd like, hey, you didn't pick up your room, or you didn't take out the trash, or one of those stupid things. You know, where he would immediately start complaining that his shoulder hurt or he has a headache, and
gosh.
it's like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Yes,
No.
come on.
When I was in elementary school, I guess I was like a bit of a hypochondriac, or at least I got in my head that your forehead being hot means you're sick.
Okay.
And so I would like go to recess and come back, and I'd feel my forehead, like 5 years old, and be like, oh, teacher, I don't feel good. I think I'm sick. And then I go to the nurse. She'd do my temperature. I was fine. But I didn't understand, like, my forehead being sweaty and hot wasn't that. and so here's what my nurse did. My nurse left me, like, after, like, the 5th time, probably. She gave me a fan.
Oh, wow.
Never teach a kid anything.
Yeah, true.
That's the mistake.
True.
Because you touch me. Oh, you're a little warm. Okay. Warm forehead means I'm sick.
I'm sick.
No, it means that you were out in the sun playing kickball.
It means you fell asleep in the sun. That's what that means.
Dave McMenamin, who, of course, covers the NBA for ESPN and covers a lot of Lakers as well, says that we should all kind of get used to the idea that LeBron James this season might be his final season in the NBA. Let me play this for you.
I think we have to start thinking about it. This could be his last year in the league. And so, Rich Paul told me, and I included this in my report on ESPN when I did sidelines for the Lakers over the weekend. Rich Paul told me, yeah, there was no extension talk because we didn't ask for an extension. We didn't broach the subject. Now, you could say, well, why didn't the Lakers offer it? Sure, you could. But Rich Paul's point to me was this wasn't a point of tension. It's not something that we were pursuing. And so I think you look at it like, yeah, there's a very limited time remaining in his career. We already kind of knew that. Like, we knew that basically since he reached 20 years in the league, he's gone into every offseason contemplating retirement.
For the first time in my LeBron James lifetime, I feel like that's real. It feels like, and I don't know, I mean, you were telling me the other day that Kobe announced that it was going to be his last year in the league about a month into the season.
Yeah, so when I was reading Bill Plaschke's article, he noticed that, it was around like November.
So I think that that's possible for LeBron this season, that at some point he just says, hey, upon reflection, further review, this is it for me. We're going to make one last great run at this. I'm going to give you everything I got, but I think I'm ready to call it a career. Last year, that would have really surprised me.
Yeah.
And any time prior to that, it would have been knock you over with a feather, shocking, but not anymore. That feels very, very possible.
This is going to be weird. I mean, because I want LeBron back on the Lakers.
Me too.
The best possible path to a championship includes him on the Lakers.
Me too.
Correct?
Agreed.
But I'm almost ready for this to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's wild. There's so many conversations. Every time you get into a basketball conversation and his name comes up, it always ends in a fight or an argument. It really does, doesn't it, though? I mean, you get tired of arguing one way or the other about his greatness and stuff. So I don't know who said it. Maybe it was John. Maybe it was AK. But we need to have him exit the league so we can appreciate him more.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to do it now. It's always frustrating when you talk about LeBron James.
It is, because of how good he has been and how divisive is almost too strong of a word.
The worst thing he ever did to me, as far as this conversation, was making second team All NBA last year.
You're right.
Because he's still good. You know what I mean? He's still viable as a player.
I'm not trying to argue with you. He's better than that.
Yes, I know.
It's not just that he's still pretty good. He's All NBA.
Yes,
team.
He's top 15 in the league.
By definition, if you're second team All NBA, that means you're one of the 10 best players in the league.
That's it right there. I know. That's the thing.
Yet, I think Laker fans, and many of them, are like, yeah, okay, enough already. Let's go to the next thing.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think it'll be fascinating to see the reception that he gets, because he will be feted everywhere he goes. He will be celebrated everywhere he goes. In the 8 other NBA cities, he will be spotlighted. There will be
exalted.
Exalted is a great word. But that doesn't necessarily come with an emotional component. Like, basketball fans love certain guys. They loved Kobe Bryant. They loved Allen Iverson. Like, they're just some guys that even if I root for the other team and dude, you're my guy. I love you. I don't know if we're going to get a ton of that.
Probably not.
You're going to get a ton of, that dude was awesome.
Yes.
You're going to get a ton of, man, I'm never going to see another guy do that. We never see a guy take care of himself like that, handle his business like that, score many points like that. But is it going to be a emotional response? Not in a lot of places.
I wonder what he's going to give you on the way out, because I remember the first retirement, I guess, tour I remember was Kareem.
Me too.
And Kareem broke character.
He did.
He really did. I wonder what LeBron gives us on the way out. Does he apologize for the decision?
No.
Does he give you what you want on the way out the door?
But see, that's such a good point, DeMarco. I don't even know what I want.
Yeah.
I don't think I want anything, quite frankly. I got to enjoy watching him play. I would generally consider myself a LeBron James fan.
Yeah.
But I don't really feel anything.
I wouldn't be surprised if this dude retires and he's all NBA. Like he goes out.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Not like a noticeable decline.
Well, like with Kobe and Kareem specifically, they weren't the same player.
Right.
They were lesser versions of their best selves. LeBron is a lesser version of his best self, but not by a ton. He's still up there at an incredibly high level. And obviously under wildly different circumstances. But when Magic Johnson walked away from the NBA, the fact that he was HIV positive, that brought a whole other element to it.
Yes.
But it was also like, even if you, it's almost impossible to do, but if you just, when Magic left or your favorite player leaves, there's an emotional component to, like, I can't believe I'm not going to get to see this anymore, more than, okay, who do we get to replace him so we can go win a title?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like with Kobe. It's like,
Yeah.
how are we ever going to replace the presence of this guy? Even though the Lakers were lousy at the end of the line with Kobe. They weren't very good.
Right.
But it wasn't, okay, finally we can move on to the next thing. It was oh my gosh, Kobe's not going to play for the Lakers anymore. That's
I'm
not
sure
what this is going to be.
I would hope that would come up to the next guy that has a choice or a chance to move on, like LeBron. Like, this is something you're going to give up. You're giving up that if you do this and you go build a super team. Same with KD. If you keep moving around, you have no people.
Yeah, KD's.
I don't think he cares.
He punted on that a long time.
But
I agree with you.
Yeah, but I like LeBron, if you want to be carried out, feeded, like you said.
I think he does care.
I think, well, you might need to think about that before you move on to someplace else. But this is the other thing. How many years do you actually think he has left playing high-level basketball? Because this is
God only knows.
This might be the worst thing he could do or the most annoying thing to top all the stuff LeBron has done. Passive-aggressive. If he retires and then comes back.
If you would have asked me when he came to the Lakers, which I believe was 7 years ago, how many years of high level?
I said 5 tops.
I would have said, I think 3. If you get 5, great. Well, here we are.
Right.
And he's still going strong. So the question is, how much more? I don't know.
Retires?
If it were 1, okay.
Yes.
It could be 3. I don't know. Like, he's blown the expectation thing out of the water. I have no idea. Let me ask you this one before we kind of wrap this up. Do you think he plays on another team at some point? Or is whenever he's done, whether it's this year, next year, or some point, does he wear a uniform other than the Laker uniform at this point in his life?
I said yes. I do, because all bets are off. It's not what we're used to, and he almost has no people. So if there's another opportunity, why not?
Will it be Cleveland or will it be the field?
I was thinking Dallas.
Dallas.
It seems like it fits.
Does?
It really does.
Does?
Yes, on the way out. Yes.
That would be, again, I've said this before, we'd get over it.
Yes.
Keem Olajuwon played for the Toronto Raptors. Patrick Ewing played for the Seattle Sonics.
It happens.
Like, we'd erase it from our memories, but that'd be weird.
Wouldn't it be strange?
That would be deeply weird.
It would just be another jersey for him, though. Yes.
And once you've gone to the second one, what difference does it make?
Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what you're giving up. You're giving up that for everything else. You have to be comfortable with that.
Steph is Steph.
Right. Forever. He's royalty there.
Yeah.
His people are there. Yes.
Hot and cold coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
It's the rivalry that never disappoints. It's the rivalry that never disappoints. LAFC versus Galaxy from BMO Stadium.
I'm going crazy. So is this game. So is this rivalry.
The black and gold look to defend their home turf in the latest chapter of El Tráfico. Can LAFC stretch their 3-game winning streak and own the city once again?
Oh, black and gold, we love you.
Pre-match coverage starts tomorrow at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. The black and gold play here.
Of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey, it's John Ireland. If you've been searching for an energy drink that actually works without the crash or junk, look no further than Pro Baller Energy. Made with clean ingredients and natural caffeine, it gives you a smooth, focused boost, whether you're at work, on the golf course, or just need a pick-me-up. It's energy you can feel good about, and the limited edition Lakers can makes it even better. Find Pro Baller at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores today. Try it and see why champions choose clean energy.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Celebrate with Mason and Ireland at their 21st birthday private podcast party. Saturday, July 26th, 5 p.m. start at Hollywood Park Casino, LA's hottest card room, where you can park, party, and play. Enjoy a fan meet and greet, surprise guests, and take home an exclusive Mason and Ireland gift. Visit ESPNLA.com for more details. The event is sold out, but sign up for the waiting list and stay tuned for your chance to win your way in only with 710. And Hollywood Park Casino open 24/7 pregame on game days inside Century Bar and Grill. And step in a Ray's Lounge for live music and DJs on the weekends. For more info, go to playhbc.com or follow them at playhbc. Must be 21 plus to enter.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-555-2085. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-555-2085. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-555-2085. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-555-2085 or biglou.com.
As you know, we've welcomed the new partner here at 710 ESPN, NextGen. NextGen, the official AC, heat, and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans.
You're as cold as ice.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Time for our feature we do 3 days a week. Who's hot? Who's cold? Thanks to NextGen. Boy, time for Who's Hot? Who's Cold? Take it away, Producer M.
Kesha. Aloha.
Hody, hody.
There we go. So it's hot. I wasn't going to do this, but I'll do two hots. One is
double hot.
One is Switzerland. Why don't we have every single sporting event, any global gathering in Switzerland, because it looks gorgeous.
What's
I'm going
in
to explain
Switzerland
why
right
I'm
now?
doing this right now. The women's Euros is taking up for soccer. All the European national teams can play each other in soccer for the women. And they're happening right now in Switzerland, across Switzerland. And some of the fields have the most gorgeous views I've ever seen. Like, why is not everything in Switzerland?
You've been to Switzerland because you were in Germany for a while. I'm assuming you dipped your toe
Never
in
been to
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Oh, really?
Never.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Prague.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the absinthe tour.
Oh, yeah.
But
No,
never Switzerland.
Switzerland feels like Narnia.
Does it really?
Yeah, it feels like a fantasy land to me.
I've always had a fascination with Switzerland because, like, I read this one book in elementary school that, like, the main girl was from Switzerland. That, yeah, they speak, like, 8 different languages.
Yeah.
They've obviously, like, never been to war, but they also keep everyone's banks there. They have the watches. Yeah.
Some complications with some of that stuff, but sure.
Swiss are from Switzerland.
Yes.
The Dutch are from
Holland.
Thank you.
What is really hot is Von Miller signing with the Commanders on a 1-year deal. And I know we talked about it briefly, but Von Miller has such a unique spot, I feel like, with Rams fans. He didn't, come back after that Super Bowl season, but he had 2 sacks in the Super Bowl. He had 9.5 sacks that year. He was an incredible piece of that Super Bowl team. Do you think that the Rams could have won the Super Bowl without Von Miller?
Probably not. No, he was a difference maker. He really was. I was talking to JB about this. Oh, I remember sitting there. I got the mic halftime, and we're waiting for McVay to come out.
This is during the Super Bowl?
This is before. Right before you got Von Miller.
Okay.
Right before the trade deadline, because something had happened where we're going into the bye week and we were waiting for him to come out to do the post-game interview, and he took longer than normal. And I kept saying, they keep talking about something and this and that, and I heard Von. And JB said, Von Miller. I'm like, are they going to go and trade for Von Miller? He goes, stay tuned. And then it happened. So, and when he showed up, things changed. Your pass rush got better. Your team got better because of him. So I don't think you win the Super Bowl without him.
You have someone who won a Super Bowl on your team, so you have the Super Bowl winning mindset, and then you also have someone to kind of take Aaron Donald pressure away. Like, if Silva goes to Aaron Donald, Vaughn might have a clear.
I said this, he was a professional hunter, so he could still beat you one-on-one. But he was going to wait for that moment to come to him. So the minute you showed Aaron Donald too much attention and you left him alone, that's when he killed you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just made offenses be more honest.
It
with his
really
presence.
is extraordinary during that Super Bowl run how many one-off things they tried and they all hit, right? Like the Stafford thing wasn't a one-off, but it was the first year that they did it. Make a trade for Von Miller, immediate impact. They take a chance on OBJ, an incredibly positive impact. They bring back Eric Weddle to play just in the playoffs. He hadn't played in a few years.
He's on the couch, man.
He hadn't played in years.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's starting in the Super Bowl. He's playing with a torn pec and he's balling out. Like so many things that could have gone haywire didn't.
They even had
well, the one thing in the mix, though, remember, is this guy.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
Aaron,
that's a
you
good
have
point.
Special, and we have to take advantage. So all these players coming in, you're helping this become great. So, yes,
Even
that's the
when
one thing that's missing.
Higbee got injured, and
Yeah.
then they had
Oh, yeah.
Bryson Hopkins
Yes.
Caught a touchdown in Tampa.
having really important catches in the Tampa game, in
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. And again, that was relying on somebody who you hadn't relied on all year.
But so many of those, man, I don't know, moments, none of them were like, I knew that wasn't going to, they all worked.
Yes.
Yeah, it was out on a limb, but that limb was relatively sturdy.
It was.
Very.
It was.
Yes.
What's cold is maybe Nick Saban coaching again. So yesterday we talked about how at the SEC Media Day, Lane Kiffin and Kirby Smart talked about the possibility of Nick Saban coming back. Lane Kiffin was like, yeah, I think he could. Paul Feinbaum said, oh no, Greg McElroy was like, I heard from sources close to him. And then Kirby Smart kind of batted away. I think he's happy.
Yeah.
But here's a source that's even closer to Nick Saban, and it's his daughter, Kristen. And she had posted on TikTok a video of her dad, Nick, running out of the tunnel with his team and saying, oh, I missed this. And so then people thought that meant that Nick is coming back. But she then followed up and said, apparently some of y'all were trolled by my last story of Nick's walkout. He's not coming back to coaching. Hate to break it to you. You had your time.
She called her dad Nick.
That's always weird to me.
Oh, that's yeah.
I'm with you.
Oh
on
my
that.
God, I get beat.
Yeah, that's always. By the way, it's not that uncommon.
No, I didn't know my parents' names till I was like 15.
I
Yes.
never call my parents by their
Right.
first name either.
No,
But
mom and dad.
either
Right.
way,
Yeah.
Kristen, I'll call
Interesting.
her by her first name.
Lady Saban.
Thinks that her dad is not coming back
Yeah.
to coaching. Where do you guys lie?
That she was as definitive as she was, I think, is meaningful.
True.
That if she said, I haven't talked to my dad, I have no idea, okay. But if she says he's not coming back, that sounds like a definitive, I've talked to my dad and I know that he likes being on his boat and hanging out and doing TV. I'm bummed. I'd love to see Nick Saban come back and coach again because I think he's awesome.
Yeah.
And I've really come to enjoy his demeanor, his deal.
commentary. Yes.
Yeah, but dude, TV's easy. It pays
I
real
agree with
well,
you,
and
Travis.
He's good at it.
I agree. He probably won't coach again, but it would not stop me from calling him
Oh, no.
and just kicking the tires. How you feel?
Do you think people still call Bill Cowher?
I'm sure when they meet him and talk to him,
Yeah.
they gauge his interest.
Yeah.
Because if he wanted to come back, he'd have his pick of jobs.
Like just say a job comes open and they're going, I could hire this coordinator or that coordinator. But you know what? Just before we do it, you want to give Bill Cowher a call? Does that still happen, you think?
Give him a holler. Yes.
Yeah.
Give him a holler and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some advice from you.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way. Yes, sir. Yes.
I think maybe Cowher isn't because he's been gone for so long, but I would think that would be so hard to turn off. The competition.
You know who I wonder if he's going to make his way back to the NFL or at least coaching, period, is John Gruden. I don't know what's happening with that lawsuit.
There's
I know
baggage
he's
there.
sullied his name.
There's baggage there
I think
now.
it's more likely he goes to college
Yeah, I
in
do
some way,
too.
shape, or form.
I mean, can you sell that in college?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, is the answer to that. Bobby Petrino went back. Like guys go. Urban Meyer went back. Like yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It,
He's kind of leaned into. He's like Pete Rose now. He's kind of leaned into that bad guy role.
He's on Barstool now.
He does
too,
Barstool stuff, and he's
I don't think colleges they want to win. Guys will get gigs.
True.
Right. The lot like Rick Pitino's coaching again. Like guys that you think like okay that's it. They come back time after time after time.
Like golf, your guy. Remember when John Daly tried to hide the fact that he was John Daly, and then all of a sudden he just said, "The heck with it. This is who I am."
Yeah.
Weird pants, beard, everything. Yeah.
John Daly's not good at hiding things. Who's hot, who's cold is brought to you by Next Gen, the official AC, heat, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Call 833-3-NEXT-GEN. That's 833-3-NEXGEN. The Dump's coming up next. Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
That's Mason in Ireland.
Crazy. I was stupid and young and reckless. Stupid, young, and reckless. It's great to be that way at some point, yeah.
Mason in Ireland, weekdays at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
So you're saying I could still be a gladiator? Oh, get a gladiator. Oh, much better. I love those. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get an indoor barbecue grill when you earn 500 points on your rewards card, the 22nd.
Number 2.
Berlin, live August 22nd. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
Flamingo Fridays, the coolest SoCal nighttime pool party for the hottest SoCal summer nights. DJs, dancing, and lazy river fun.
Morongo, good times.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink. Like our zesty dragon fruit mango lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. Only at Waba Grill.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
No.
Well, you're going to feel old anyway. Toy Story will be re-released for its 30th anniversary.
You're kidding. Wow.
The first ever fully computer animated feature film, originally released in 1995, will be re-released in theaters on September 12th, marking its 30th anniversary, the studio announced yesterday.
Wow, nice.
Toy Story is 30
years old. Wow.
So that kid in Andy, right? Andy in Toy Story is closing in on 50.
Jeez, really? Wow.
Yeah,
you're right. I do feel old.
The actor, you think, or the?
No, I'm saying that in that universe, Andy in that is what,
12?
9 or 10? 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So if this movie's, he was 12, now he's 42.
Yeah.
Like Andy's in grandpa range. The kid.
He was in college just like 5 years
ago.
Yeah. You're right. He was in college. Wow.
But I get what you're saying.
Dude.
Wow. That's funny. Unbelievable. Was Tim Allen hot then, or was that a comeback?
No, he was
30 years ago.
He was pretty
hot.
He
Tom
was
Hanks
pretty
was
hot.
still Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks has been hot from the moment he showed up, basically. But
yeah, that wasn't a comeback. You know what I did? Oh, never mind. That's a whole different subject.
No, go.
I was watching Saving Private Ryan.
Go on.
Around the
It's one of my all-time favorites.
home run derby. That's
Okay.
what I did not tell you. That's what the sound was down. I was watching Saving
That's okay.
Private Ryan.
I love that movie.
Did you know that movie saved Ted Danson's career?
Ted Danson?
Ted Danson. I know.
I know he's in it.
Yes.
What do you mean it's
one of
saved
my
his career?
favorite things is to watch movies I've watched 30 times before with
Yeah.
IMDb open.
Okay.
And just look at the trivia.
Yeah.
So that one little scene
Yeah.
when he came in.
Yeah, I know the scene.
It showed people he could do drama.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
they said his comedy or whatever, his career was flagging
Yeah.
until that
Oh,
scene saved his
interesting.
career. Wow, I know.
It's funny you say like it was a very different role because when he showed up, you're like Sam Malone's in World War II. This
Right.
is kind of weird, but Sam Malone's been on TV since the 80s.
Right.
Like he's been in something pretty. Did I just say Sam Malone? Ted Danson
Yes.
has been on. By the way, he has a wonderful podcast. If you
Oh,
are
does he really?
if you are a Ted Danson fan, Woody Harrelson shows up on it occasionally. But
Yeah.
He's like 76 or 70
He's
years old.
hilarious.
He's really funny. He's a
Yeah.
sweet, kind-hearted guy too. He's wonderful.
And I think like there's different generations that know Ted Danson for different things.
Yeah.
So like my generation, I did watch Cheers, but what I most know him for is The Good Place.
I
great-
just started
he's great
watching
in
that.
Yeah.
That show
He's
was
great in The Good
incredible.
Place.
Yes. Wow. Nuts.
30
years old.
30
Unreal.
years old.
Wow.
That first 20 minutes of Saving Private Ryan.
Wow. 30 years.
is-
Yeah, I did not have kids. You're right. Oh
No,
my
that's
gosh.
what I'm saying, bro.
Wow.
I remember when it came out.
That's my movie.
And,
Yeah.
and it was one of those. I remember seeing like the trailer or clips on TV or whatever, and going, "That looks weird."
Yeah.
like it felt very video gamey. Like you can't make a movie that looks like that. Well, never mind that they totally created an entirely new type of animation that it's been around since then. It was an extraordinary
Do you
accomplishment.
have another one with voice acting? Because I don't remember big stars doing animated movies.
It was one of the first times
until
I
then.
remember like knowing, oh, hey, that's Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Like but
You
I'm
know
sure
who
they're
Mel
out there.
Blanc is. He did
Oh,
all
the Bugs Bunny stuff.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
now it's like Tom Hanks is doing a character.
Yeah.
That's one of the
With
first.
Disney before that, they had mostly musicals on
Yeah.
animated. So like you got voice actors that could sing really well.
Yeah.
And so it was more of that. So like, people that are in Aladdin, people that are in like Little Mermaid, they used kind of the same people, but they were Disney people that were good at singing.
I mean, Mufasa. Who is Mufasa?
James
Earl
That's what I'm
Jones.
saying. See,
Yes.
that was like the big thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
And that was in
Darth Vader.
94. So yeah, it was
Yeah.
a little bit before that.
This is CNN.
Baseball.
He was that guy too. Baseball. Right?
Anything the light touches is our kingdom.
Speaking of The Good Place, Kristen Bell celebrating her 45th birthday today.
Okay, so you've seen The Good Place.
Yeah.
She drives me crazy in that show.
She's supposed to.
She irritates me to no end in that show. Really?
Yeah.
That's the whole point?
I think so.
Okay.
Her character is supposed to be frantic and unhinged and,
She's
at
doing
least
a great job.
Quasi-immoral who's trying to
Yes.
find her way to a moral center who turns out to be, but it's Kristen Bell.
It's a funny show.
we're in.
Yes.
I love Darcy Carden in that show. I think she's great.
Which character is she?
She's really tall and she's like the assistant sidekick.
Oh,
thing.
she's great.
Yeah,
Is that the robot?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's funny.
She's
Okay.
great. Vin Diesel turns 58 today.
All
Get
about
out
the
of
family.
town. No way. Vin's 58.
58.
What do you think his best movie would be? Fast and the Furious?
Yeah.
Dom Toretto?
Yeah.
Triple X?
Yeah.
Pitch Black Stunk.
Pitch Black stuff.
I couldn't stand that shit. Oh my God, I couldn't stand that
I'll
movie.
put it to you this way.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that if you really pressed me, I would come up with one or two others. The only one that popped into my head was Fast and the
Fast,
Furious.
okay.
Okay, I like
Have you
him
seen
in,
Find Me Guilty? You should see that. You
Yeah?
would like it. Go ahead. I'm
I
sorry.
like him in The Pacifier.
Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
That movie was a movie I watched over and over and over again. Yeah.
He was in
Pacifier-
Saving Private Ryan, too. Played Caparzo.
Oh, yeah, he was Caparzo.
He tried to save the girl.
And
Yes.
me and you picked up beers at the Toretto's
That's right.
liquor store.
Yes.
Right by Dodger Stadium.
I got one
That's
more for
why
you.
we don't take kids.
That's it. I got one more for you. It's called Knockaround Guys.
yeah.
Barry Pepper, that was in.
Oh, he's the sniper.
He's also in this.
Yeah,
It's also good.
I don't know that one.
Yes.
Entourage was released on this day in 2004. Dark Knight was released on this day in 2008. Mamma Mia
Mamma Mia
was released in 2008 as
Also a
well.
good movie.
I don't know what this one is. Em, I'm
wait,
assuming
wait.
this is for you. Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off.
Before we get off of Dark Knight and Mamma Mia,
Yeah.
that's the original Barbenheimer. Those were released on the same day in 2008.
Was Mamma Mia a big deal?
Mamma Mia, massive.
Massive.
It, it made a
Okay.
ton of money, especially overseas, but massive here. And the thing is, my dad and I would go to movies. My dad took me to both of these movies, and I have really fond memories because The Dark Knight, especially, like I had been looking forward to it for a long time. He sat there and watched it with me, and but he was more excited for Mamma Mia
Oh.
Your
than
dad
Dark
was?
Knight.
Yeah,
My
that's
dad
funny.
loves ABBA.
Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Would you like 30 seconds on that?
That movie is incredible. This boy has to choose between playing baseball or cooking. And he gets into this cooking competition. It's the same day as the championship of baseball. And
what a nightmare.
One of the main cooking guys is there, not Bam, but the other guy.
Guy Fieri.
Bobby Flay is there.
Oh, yeah.
And he helped. His big accomplishment when he's cooking is cracking an egg in one hand.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, that's not.
Can
hard
you?
to do. Yeah,
you can do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
You just gotta. You can't go for it. You gotta ease.
You gotta ease into it. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta. Otherwise, you go right through, and then the whole thing is a mess. Big NBA day today. In 2018, Kawhi Leonard was traded to the Raptors with Danny Green, sent DeMar DeRozan to the Spurs. Of course, we know how that ended. Kawhi wins a title in Toronto with the Raptors.
If he never got hurt, I'm glad, John. If he never gets hurt, if he stays healthy, plays all 82 his entire career, do we have to change our top 10?
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Flirting with it anyway, even though he did get hurt. I mean, he was that good of a two-way player.
Wow.
Finals MVP twice with two different teams. Elite defender, elite offensive player, just fantastic. Completely derailed by injuries. He's Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Wow.
That even with knowing what we know now, with him not being able to stay on the court, that's a deal that the Clippers do 100 times out of 100. To get your hands on Kawhi Leonard, right?
I'm glad you brought that up because the Clippers have been catching a lot of strays this year because Shea has been so good for OKC, regular season MVP, Finals MVP, and they gave him up, basically for nothing for Paul George.
Mm-hmm.
But what people forget is that was the only way they were going to get Kawhi.
Right.
Oh.
If Kawhi didn't have another star to come play with, he was going to go sign with the Lakers and play with LeBron and AD. And when the Clippers called him and said, what if we get you Paul George? He said, okay, I'll come there.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about Kawhi is, and I'm curious what both you guys think about this is, he is a tremendous player. Can't say enough about him as a player. He is a horrible leader.
I agree.
He might be the worst leader in the history of the NBA because he does not talk. I've told this story a bunch of times. I once had a full meeting with Kawhi Leonard in which he did not speak. Here's what happened. Michael and I are working a game in San Antonio, and we're sitting courtside. And, Michael's looking at his iPad, and I'm writing notes, and this giant hand comes across the table. And Michael stands up. He goes, hey, Kawhi, good to see you, man. How's your family? And I didn't know this, but Kawhi and Clay played AAU together. Okay. So Michael knows Kawhi knows his family. And Kawhi nods and smiles. And he goes, Kawhi, do you know Ireland? He goes, John Ireland, Kawhi Leonard. I go, Kawhi, huge fan. Nice to meet you. Shook hands with him. His hands are gigantic. Smiles, nods, walks away. But he had the
wow,
whatever you want to call it, to come over and say hello to Michael.
Yeah.
The respect for Michael to do that.
Yeah.
Did not speak.
Not a word.
Not
wow.
DeMarco. not a sound. There are some guys like I would DeMarco, you would agree with this.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald wasn't overly vocal. He led by example, but
Correct.
he was so freaking competitive that it wore off on everybody else.
Yes, true.
And Kawhi just plays, goes home and does his job. Does his job and goes home. Matter of fact, after games, I'm friends with all the Clipper reporters, and they say they sometimes have waited 90 minutes for the Kawhi to come out of the training room, only to have him go out the back door.
There's something to be. I agree with what you're saying, John. That if you are going to be the best player on the team, which he is,
yes.
If you're going to be the highest paid player on the team, which he is, if you're going to be the face of the franchise, which he is, if you're going to be the guy that we're either going to have success or not based on you, which he is,
right.
You have to be available to some degree. You don't have to be Magic Johnson and be great at this stuff, but you can't be terrible.
You have to accept the role.
You cannot be a sphinx and say
nothing. Let
me
preempt what's going to come at me from all these people that are that work at the Clippers. How dare you criticize Kawhi? He's done nothing but be an exemplary leader. It's the same crap I hear about Mike Trout.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike Trout is an unbelievable player.
It's good. It's a good comp.
Where's the leadership qualities? I mean, where he doesn't. He doesn't recruit other guys to come play with him.
Doesn't hold the team's feet to the fire.
Right. Just takes his money, plays hard, and goes home.
Yeah.
I mean, part of your job, if you are the leader of a team and you're the highest paid player, is that you've got to lead. And those two guys don't do it.
Like Mookie, like Freddie, like Shohei. Those guys put pressure.
And they may not be, like, my sense is that Mookie and Freddie aren't all that comfortable being outspoken and saying, follow me, but they do it.
Yeah, Mookie does it.
Yeah.
I think Freddie is more of the quieter type, but the guy in the Dodger locker room that's the guy that stands up and says, yes or no, is Kershaw.
Always has.
Yeah, the Kershaw's the guy that's going to do that. Em, you got your pick of the week?
Yes, I want to get this in right before the show goes to crosstalk. My pick of the week is going to be there is Switzerland and Spain are playing the Women's Euros just about in about a minute and a half. I think that Spain's going to kick Switzerland's ass. I think that Spain and to win by 1.5 goals.
Okay, here's the interesting thing about that. Can you name more than 2 players in that game?
No, but I know that Spain is very good.
Spain is better at soccer than Switzerland. She knows that.
Isn't that weird?
That was the Pechanga Pick of the Week, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play the perfect combo at Pechanga Resort Casino. Visit Pechanga.com for more information. I was not expecting that at all.
That's
funny.
very funny.
Yes.
Super Crosstalk is coming up next.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland is next at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
Everyone on the Reddit page hates everyone except Mason.
Which is amazing that Mason somehow squeaked by. But what is it about me that gets me off scot-free and all this? You're their darling. To me, I'm like the annoying one. Well, yeah, and John is the really knowledgeable one. He is knowledgeable. He's the most knowledgeable. He wins every year at the Mandy. I know.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that maintains a job bank, provides employment information, or gives job referrals, you may request to be placed on the station's mailing list for future career opportunities. To learn more about careers at Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
Hey Rams fans, it's your quarterback Matthew Stafford here. Join me for Walk United LA at the Rose Bowl Stadium on July 20th. Participants can walk or run to support fire recovery efforts and our most vulnerable LA communities. Learn more at walkunitedla.org. See you there.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa. So you guys are the right. We'll get in. I got birthday questions for you coming up
Happy
in a second.
birthday.
But it's just
Ramona's birthday tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes, indeed. It's
a lot of birthdays. A lot of our parents were getting busy around Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I'll tell you.
Good time of year.
Yeah, your parents, my parents,
Yes.
Laura's
I
parents.
actually came through. This is the only time in my life I've been early.
you were
3 weeks early.
But on your arrival, on the TV over DeMarco's shoulder, they're talking about Damian Lillard going back to Portland. How much is left there?
I don't know, but I like that he's going back there.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think it feels right, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It does.
I feel like he never wanted to leave. And if you know Dame, it's he has car dealerships there. His family's all there. He was fairly miserable in Milwaukee. Like he was away from his kids. Like he's one of those real dads. Like wants to be around his family and doesn't just want to go off.
The one place I thought he might go other than Portland was I thought he might go to the Warriors because he grew up in Oakland. The reason he wears 0 is it's the letter O for Oakland.
Yeah.
And he's proud that he's from Oakland.
Okay.
So I thought that he would consider going there, but Portland, Momo, feels right.
It feels right, and they're also not that bad now.
Right.
Denny Avdia was a great. He had a great second half of the year last year. He was triple doubles. I mean, a former lottery pick. So sometimes those guys take a couple years to pan out, and he was really good. He's been better than Scoot Henderson, even the guy they actually took.
Yeah, I don't know if Scoot's going to make it.
Yeah,
he was the second pick behind
third.
There's
I think.
third. Well,
third.
There's a long history of top 5 picks who don't make it.
Yeah.
The Hashim Thabit list.
Oh, yeah.
The Greg Oden
Michael
list.
Beasley.
Yeah. And my fear is Scoot is on it because he can't shoot.
Yeah, and they found just good guy like this guy Tamani Kamara.
Really?
Oh my gosh, what a great defender that guy is.
I love Donovan Clingan.
Yeah, Clingan is good, and they have Robert Williams
and
the
they
third.
They got a good coach. They got Chauncey Billups.
And by the way, that kid they got Hanson Yang
the Chinese.
Oh
kid.
my God, he was great in summer league. They're calling him the Chinese Jokic. Like he's got like a vibe about him, the way he passed.
Jokic.
Yeah.
Apparently,
does he have a brother?
Jokic's brother is at the summer league today, or at least the picture that Emily said.
Nemanja?
He's sitting behind.
Is he the one that wanted to fight the Morris twins?
I believe.
I think he would win.
They always want to fight.
Although
this guy, is that him?
The Morris twins aren't afraid.
Look at this guy.
He should be a pro wrestler.
Have you seen the movie
with that haircut
Eastern
and all that?
Promises? That's that guy.
The Morris twins will literally fight anybody.
That's true.
There is something to be said for people that will fight anybody.
I wouldn't want to do a slap competition with that dude.
Your head would be on the other side of the room.
Big dude.
No, that's a totally different thing. What are you going to do for your birthday?
So, we have like my aunt and uncle and my brother and his son will come over tomorrow during the day. And then, so I'm gonna work out in the morning, and they're gonna do like a birthday boot camp for me. So it'll be like Momo music,
Nice.
And then
is that a real tattoo or a temp tattoo?
Oh, a temp. Yeah, Daniel.
I've never seen that before.
It's already coming off. It's already peeling off.
I go, Momo editing.
Yeah. No,
is that a peacock feather?
Yeah, it's a peacock.
There you go again. Do
when we got what?
I do a peacock.
Let me see.
Have you seen this? This is great.
I do the noise.
Oh, we have peacocks in our neighborhood.
Okay, so you'll be able to.
It's another thing that happens in the valley.
You have to look them right in the eye.
So I grew up in Arcadia, which is where the LA County Arboretum is. On the city seal of Arcadia is a peacock, and in our neighborhood, there's just peacocks everywhere.
Okay.
Me too. We have peacocks everywhere. In the hills, I hear them all night long.
Maybe I'm an idiot, but I don't know what they sound like.
Yeah, here you go.
Momo, tell me if this is right.
Yep. Let's hear it.
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
That is awesome!
That's it, Trav. That's it.
Is that not the sound that they make?
Yes.
And they screech. They are so
It's so good. That's perfect.
loud.
I think I like that better than the Messi voice.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I only got 2.
Yeah.
I got Messi and peacocks. Yeah, and they are amorous birds as well. They're rather noisy. So, that's my peacock.
No, we got peacocks in our neighborhood. Look. Just walking down the street.
Just hanging out.
Just walking down the street.
They poop a lot, too.
Oh,
look.
Big.
Yes.
And the males are the ones with the tail feathers.
The males are the peacocks, and the brown, smaller ones are the peahens.
The hens, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They don't get out of the way for your car either. They
No.
stay
No,
there.
they're
bold.
This is my neighborhood.
You have peacocks in your...
Chatsworth.
They're really?
Yeah, I think
Where'd they
people
come from?
released like a... we got lots of things in the valley.
Okay.
And we're deep valley.
When I went to your dad's service, was that your house or your parents'
house? That's my
house?
mom's house. Yeah, that's my parents' house.
Yeah, so Ramona's parents' house has like its own zoo. Yeah, it's
Really?
like this giant
What else you got back there?
Really cool backyard with a bunch
Yeah.
of, like, with their own garden where they actually like make food that they eat.
I go and I will bring in fruit next week if you want. Like,
Please do. Please.
Oh, we
What
got.
do you got back
It's,
there?
it's
So
like super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad was like a big gardener and farmer and stuff like that. And so then he started planting fruit trees at my house once he ran out of room at his house. So the entire hill is full of fruit trees. So we
Lemons,
get
limes?
pomegranates, plums. We get plum cherries. That's a crossbreed, and then pluots, which are
Pluots.
plum and
Pluots.
apricots.
Those are
so
good.
the pluots are coming in. Those are almost ready.
Okay.
And I've kind of taken over as the family gardener.
You
so
have a green thumb.
yeah, I'm pretty good. I mean, not as good as my dad. Like I can't get my bananas to grow. My dad.
You have
is
bananas?
I got bananas. I got big banana trees. And we-
Bananas trees are enormous,
can't
aren't
get
they?
my
and I
bananas
get
to
like
grow.
hands of bananas. Do you know what they're called? Like when you get a big bunch of bananas, it's called a hand of bananas.
No, I didn't know
Okay,
that.
so like when my dad was alive, he could always get my bananas to produce actual bananas, and I would have like, hey, I have 60 bananas. Would anybody like some? Right? Like, because
Why
it's a
not?
giant.
Do they all get ripe at the same time?
Yes, and you have to eat them very quickly.
Yeah.
And they're really small,
'Cause
but they
once
taste
turn
so
brown,
good.
They're no good.
Yeah, and
We
so I
had-
would freeze them all the time, and I'd use them in smoothies.
We had avocado trees in my
Banana bread.
backyard as
Yeah.
a kid. And,
Wait,
you know,
if you freeze bananas, they don't get brown?
No, they're
They
great.
get brown.
They
Banana
keep
bread.
pretty well.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
so we
So
had these,
you take the rotten banana, like the ones that have gone brown.
Yeah.
Just throw them in the freezer, and then you can throw that.
But if I
into
take a
Cheese
green
bread.
banana and put it in the freezer, will it stay green?
No.
it stays green.
It will stay
If you-
green.
Yeah,
I
it
thought it
won't.
turned
Okay.
brown.
Yeah, it just
Oh.
stays the way it is.
So we had these two enormous avocado trees in our backyard. Trees had to be
Yeah.
30, 40 feet high.
Yeah.
And avocados, they ripen all at the same time, right? So all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you'd have hundreds of avocados,
Yes.
but they would all be ripe within a 2-week window.
Oh.
Yeah.
My dad would collect them all. He'd put them in a big box, put them out in the front yard.
Yeah.
Gone in 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was Farmer Bob.
Yeah, and my dad grows exotic fruit, so we get dragon fruits.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Why
no,
not?
those are good.
Yeah, do you
the
like
brown,
those?
The red ones I like.
They're okay.
The-
They're okay.
Pitaya is what
Yeah.
it's called.
Okay.
And if you buy them at the farmer's market, they're like $6 a dragon fruit, right? I like the red ones. I like the sweet red ones, but they're hard to grow because they're like cactuses.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're
So
weird.
yeah, and
Do you have
it's-
other animals in your backyard other than peacocks?
No, but I did wage like a pretty strong war with a raccoon last year. I had a raccoon that was coming in my yard and was digging up my plants, and I was getting really mad. I mean,
What was
Greg
your-
knows my
what were your
videos.
tactics?
Okay, so first I started with pepper. So I
Okay.
would put pepper like seeds where it was biting. Like they like to bite they like to dig under the roots of your plants because
Yeah.
there's worms under there and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then they also eat all my strawberries. I grow strawberries and I can never get them because they eat them all.
Okay.
And then I grow I get berries all the time, and they don't get those because there's thorns on them. So that's we got to do that. And I get blueberries too. So and I have I'm like a farmer.
This is all in
I'm
your
telling
backyard?
you.
By the way,
Wow.
All
I'm
in my
looking-
backyard.
I'm looking at the results of your dog draft.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a runaway.
Yeah?
One person on this list clearly. Let me,
Who won it?
Momo, look at these names. I think that is so brutally top heavy. One person dominated this dog draft. Who had the first pick?
Who's ever at the top of the
I
list?
did.
can't
I had
see it right
Scooby.
now.
I think
Jorge,
Scooby.
Jorge took Rocco. Is that Clay's dog?
Yeah, Clay's dog.
Yeah, I could. So that was probably a tip of the
A
hat to him.
sentimental
I
pick.
think Emily's pretty
Do
good.
you want to read through
No,
these so that we,
well, go ahead, Ann.
Travis is good too.
all right, here's our total list.
I think this is an
So,
absolute runaway
Jorge
for one
took
person.
Clay's dog Rocco,
Oh yeah, that's good.
Hercules, the beast from the
Oh,
Sandlot,
that's big.
and Airbud.
Oh yeah, that's good.
DeMarco took Scooby, Spuds McKenzie,
As in do Scooby Doo.
Yes, as in
Scooby-Doo.
do.
Yeah.
and then Felony, who's
Had
whose
to.
dog?
Tony
this is
Banks.
great.
He brought
Tony
his
Banks'
dog to
dog.
camp.
that
He
was
brought
it.
his pit bull
Okay.
to camp.
Okay.
Named Felony.
I had Snoopy, the bounty hunter.
Who's
dog,
the bounty hunter?
dog? The
Dog the
bounty
bounty hunter.
Oh,
Okay.
He's at a
And
TV
then
show.
Clifford the big red dog.
Clifford's good.
And then Travis had D-O-double-G, Snoop Dogg.
Oh,
Decoy, Shohei's dog. And then
Shohei's
Santa's
dog.
little helper from The Simpsons.
Simpsons. That Travis, I think that's great.
Who
It's a
won?
great
think,
list.
I think Travis ran away
Yeah.
with this draft
Because of
I
Snoop
mean,
Dogg?
That's a first. You rarely like my drafts.
your dog list is so much better than everyone else because everybody else has at least one dog that you're like, Who is that? DeMarco, yours is
I had
felony.
to pick that one, yeah.
When you explained it, Emily, now I know Dog the Bounty Hunter. You were trying to get creative there. Clifford the Big Red Dog is a cartoon
Travis
dog.
cheated.
But I guess Snoopy
How did he
is
cheat?
too.
It was supposed to be dogs,
It
like
was
canines.
No, it was famous
He picked
dogs.
Snoop Dogg. That's
The-
not
the-
fair.
The category was famous
That's
dogs.
a human
But
being.
Emily took Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's a human being.
After he took Snoop Dogg.
But Trav, I think
Did
you
you?
had a good day.
Thank you.
You
Thank
ran away with this dog
something that I
draft.
rarely
You don't
hear
like
from
Spuds
John.
That is
McKenzie?
true.
You remember Spuds McKenzie? He was everywhere.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Are you a Simpsons fan, John?
Yeah.
Okay.
But matter of fact, the greatest Simpsons with Santa's Little Helper in it is when Marge has this knitted thing for her hope chest, and Santa's Little Helper eats it, and ruins the thing she made for her hope chest.
Wow.
And Homer comes in to try and console Marge, and then Marge goes, "Oh, by the way, he ate your cookie too," and Homer loses it. Like you would have thought one of his kids was killed.
Lord,
Momo, happy early birthday!
Thank you.
Celebrating
Happy birthday, Momo.
style tomorrow. That's Super Cross Talk. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.
It's the rivalry that never disappoints.